Hello again. Still Tuesday, still us. Not outside.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Millar.
You're totally right. Why did you just do that? Okay.
Because this has to be in the middle.
Okay. Hi again, Elizabeth. Oh, so sad news. No outside today, but that's okay.
That's a bummer.
It's all right. It's okay. Hi, Winnipeg in the house.
You know, I'm proud of us. We're learning. We didn't just push on when there was like bad Wi-Fi and the lawnmower.
Right.
Normally we would have like it's okay.
And we already have a plan for next time. Switch to Wednesday, get a Wi-Fi booster, we're good to go. So that's happening.
Tracie reminded us that come summertime, when Thursday is lawn day, we were switching to Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Which I'm good with that.
Yeah, we've done it like the last couple of years in a row.
Yeah.
Not that I remembered until the lawn guy showed up, but hello again. Those are just our
Good
minor
morning,
little
everybody.
things.
Good morning, Star.
Thank you for coming. Hello, Star. Hello, everybody. I see
Good morning,
Amsterdam
Amanda.
in the house. What?
So, we're the Grocery Girls.
I'm Tracie.
I'm Jodi.
And we are coming to you from the prairies of Canada in Alberta.
Edmonton, to be precise.
We are. And we've been doing this for like 9 years. Why do I... It's insane. It's so crazy. I was actually thinking yesterday, like, it's just still such a thrill.
Yeah,
Like, I don't take
love
it for granted that you guys take time out of your life to come hang out with us. It is still so humbling to see all of these names and faces and locations, and we just love you guys to death. So thank you for coming.
Yes, go Oilers.
Yeah, go Oilers. Oh my God, I'm getting stressed out.
Tracie, I saw you posted, you went to the Oiler game.
Yes, I did. It was...
Can you share, I don't even know if you feel like sharing the photo you took. It was adorable.
of Georgia and I?
You're in sequins. Georgia's in her, of course, all her Oilers.
We're very, very, very lucky. Our parents, that's the girls, on their way to the Oiler game, as you do. Our parents have been like big Oilers fans forever and ever, so we're really fortunate to be able to go to games. It's usually Georgia and her dad, my husband, who go, or, you know, the tickets get passed around too, but they go to the majority of the game. But Jeff had friends in from out of town that it was like, hang out with them or go to the game.
Here's what I thought.
So I was like, feel free to like go to the game.
Tracie drew the short stick.
Totally. Okay, yes and no. How much do you love to go hang out with your kid? Doing something they love. So I loved the evening. But the fact of the matter is, it's like a major traffic jam to get there, major traffic jam to get home, giant crowds. It was a ball. It was a blast. I'm so glad we did it.
Was the energy palpable?
It's crazy. Like, it is
deafening.
And I mean, I rarely go. I went to 2 games this year. That's like more than I've been to in a decade. But it is crazy because all those commercial breaks at home, they've got all these people that come out on skates and scrape the ice, and there's games and like chanting and t-shirt tossing and like all kinds of fun things, like donaire tossing, shooting it out of a gun, donaires into the crowd.
You could have caught a donaire?
Yeah, you totally could have. So, but let me tell you, I was very lucky. I got to wear Georgia's sequin Oiler jacket to the game, and she had bedazzled a jersey herself. She spent hours and approximately $1 million in crystals to bedazzle her Oiler jersey. And everywhere we went, people were stopping us. You guys are so sparkly. Where did you get that? What did you... So it was a really fun night.
Yeah, that
Great
would have been
game,
fun.
like a crazy game. I actually brought my knitting. I don't think I actually brought that to share. I was going to. It's okay.
I bet you were
Next
the
time.
only one in that whole entire arena knitting.
Right. And yet,
I
let
love
me
it.
tell you, before I left, I had somebody say, can you knit? Like, the guy, I get a tap on the shoulder from the guy behind me, who seemed so nice. But he's like, oh, I love mittens. I said, yeah, me too. And
Not in a million years.
And he goes, could you knit us his and her mittens? And I was like, well, I could. And he goes, I'll get your number after the game. And I was like, I'll lose my number. He was really nice. And he did tap me on the shoulder again as I was leaving. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. I'm sorry. I don't do commission knitting.
Yeah.
So there's, plus he wouldn't want to pay what it would cost for my time.
That's the one thing people don't understand. Yes, we can knit. Yes, we can get affordable yarn. It's the time
Like, do you want to pay $200 per pair of mittens?
Right.
For all the time that it takes you?
Probably. I do.
You know what? He might have. Who knows? I could have made some easy cash. Who knows?
Oh, but I'm so glad you guys had fun.
It was so much fun. It was a beautiful night. Like, we came out of there. It's crazy. Like, when you're leaving, there's a significant amount of, like, partier.
Did you park or did you Uber?
We parked, but it's not far. And it's still light out when you get out. But there's some, like, heavy drinking, partying happening. It's like, and police everywhere. Yeah, pretty much me. Just me. It was super fun. We had a ball. I'm very happy to stay home, but it was a really fun night, too.
Go Oilers!
So tonight is game 5 against Dallas.
We will win tonight.
I think so. Yeah, I feel
But I'm okay if we don't win tonight, but we'll win at home the next game.
Yeah.
But we're going to win the Western Conference.
I think so. Yeah.
Title.
It's the plan.
And it is now set up to be a rematch of the Stanley Cup next year, you guys.
Terrified.
Florida moved on.
Terrified of that. It's going to be very scary. No, the other team, no.
Florida and
they won last night 4-1, just like we could possibly do tonight. No, I'm terrified of that.
I'm not even a hockey fan.
That was a freaking scary series. They are no joke.
Did you guys even watch it? Did you watch the Florida series?
No.
Yeah, just Oilers.
Not really. Like bits here and there, but not really. We hate Florida.
Yeah.
As a sports team.
Yeah.
It's one of those rivalries, and I feel like
they're good.
There's a lot of stuff going on
when
it gets that intense. It's crazy.
Okay.
I'm worried. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
I have good news.
Jodi.
Actually, such good news,
Lay it on me.
So yesterday, our home sellers of our new acreage were gracious enough to let us come with the carpet company and to measure.
So you went out yesterday?
Went out yesterday, so everything's going to be in place for 2 days after we get possession, right?
So you've ordered carpet?
I've ordered carpet.
Where's carpet going?
Carpet all in the basement. Do you know I have the whole basement is in-floor heating?
Oh, nice.
It's water. And you know what else I discovered? It's hot water on demand, unlimited.
Oh, I love that.
Especially for dyeing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you use hot water?
I use warm to start. Yeah, warm. Okay, you guys. The cat is staying. They have a cat. They tried
You're inheriting a cat?
I'm inheriting a cat. I teased when the first time I walked into that place, there was an orange cat. And I said to Matt, my real estate agent, I said, well, it's sold if they throw in the cat. And so they were there yesterday. The homeowner said, we don't mind for you to come, but we're like in the middle of stuff. Do you mind if we're home? Of course not, right? They're the sweetest people.
Oh, good.
But they said, I teased when I walked in, I said, are you throwing in the cat? Like just teasing. Of course they're not.
You're not
throwing
teasing.
In their cat.
You're not teasing.
Like half not. And they're like, oh, did you get the message from our real estate agent? We were wondering if you would adopt the cat. He's mainly outside. He comes in very little, and they think he'd be very stressed if they tried to take him into the city. Oh. Because they're moving into the city. So we're taking the cat.
Just Shane's probably over the moon.
Thrilled. Good.
One more cat. Perfect. Thank goodness. Okay, so what do you do? Like when you say he doesn't come in, we have 6 months of winter. What do these cats do then?
Well, I will have an outdoor...
Like a bed in the garage?
Well, they have a potato...
barn?
It looks like a shrunken little shed.
Oh, cute.
Like a wood...
Did they grow potato like for real potatoes?
Yes, Tracie.
So that really, they used it for potatoes. Okay.
This is... She was young. She was probably about 10 years younger than me, I'm guessing. But kind of I got like a homestead vibe, like she homeschooled her kids.
And now she's over it because she's moving to the city.
They hunted and they did a lot of hunting.
Oh, good for them.
A lot of, they raised chickens for meat, grew a ton of vegetables. So kind of like that homestead.
Off the grid. What's their secret?
Tracie, complete solar panels.
Right.
Like they don't they make more than they use.
Jodi, that's going to be such a nice thing.
This property was such a
Good.
diamond.
Good.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy that you're falling more in love with it as the time goes on.
So
and you're not even
happy.
there yet.
No.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's hilarious that you end up schmoozing a cat out of the deal.
Charlie, the orange cat.
Charlie, Frankie, Fritz, and
I think I'm going to change Frisk's name. Why? He's young. I hate it. Somebody else named the cat. I hate it.
Well, that's just weird now changing it. How are you going to... You're the only one that's going to call it that.
I know, but it's my cat.
So what? Call it whenever you want. What are you going to call it?
I don't know what I'm going to call it. I hate the name Frisk. Anyway.
I actually call it Fritz.
Yeah. So does Granny. People don't even know his
Frisk
real name.
is terrible.
Thank you. It is terrible. It is terrible. It's terrible.
Okay, so we are taking name suggestions to rename Jodi's cat.
Oh, I'm going to put on Do Not Disturb. Hang on.
Which I think is hilarious. Give us your best now country boy cat name.
Yeah. I'm going to, you guys, I am going to show you, I'm going to pull up a picture while we chit-chat.
I mean, he's gorgeous. He probably hates his name too.
Yeah. I mean, we could, I don't know.
Is he the kind of beigey one? Or
he's totally white.
Oh, he's the white fluffy one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie's the beigey one.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Angus, Georgie, Murphy. Oh, yeah. Listen, he's very regal. He doesn't even look like a Frisk.
Don't you think he's a Mr. something?
Louis.
Mr. Louis, like King Louis.
Yeah, like something like that.
Oh my God, Finnegan. That is so funny you say that because that was a name I tried to get stick to not too long ago.
Even just Finn.
Right.
Just Finn. Finnegan? What was that on that Mr.
Begin
Dress-Up?
again. Yes.
Name the cat Scout, Philippe. Oh my goodness.
Look at him. He's
I
so
love
funny.
those names that are like Mr. Smoochie, Mr. whatever.
Right. Mr. Yeah, who knows? Anyway.
Okay, Pedro. Yes.
And then we booked movers.
Did you?
Tracie, 2 trucks, 2 crews, and not. I thought it was affordable.
Well, I have to say, it's one of the worst jobs. And we've always done that. We always chip in. We always help. It's a giant job. You're going to and you're saying this is it. This is the last move. This is the way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So whoever buys Jodi's old house, apparently we're going to be podcast partners now. So
yeah, you have to come every second Thursday over here.
No. So we could take turns.
I mean, I could
drive out that way.
Had plans to come and do it here it's every 2 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll work something out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun.
Okay.
It's all beside the point. The most exciting thing is that you guys are moving.
Okay.
To a new house.
The other exciting thing, you guys, is we were at Knit City, Montreal.
Literally the day after our last video, like that afternoon, I hadn't packed anything. We had to pack and we left in the morning and now it just seems like a long time ago.
It kind of was. It was 2 weeks ago.
But it was awesome.
You guys.
We had such a good time, obviously.
What an amazing turnout. I think these cities, they're getting it every second year. Montreal's the most amazing city to host an event.
Is.
And B, I just think with it every 2 years, they get so excited. They anticipate it. I don't know. I
feel like a lot of those people go to Toronto too.
Oh
but
my God.
There's such a large population to draw from out in the East. People come, they drive up from Connecticut and Vermont and they're coming from Ottawa and all over the place. We love it because it's an easy flight. And I don't think you don't even need another reason to go. But if you need another reason, Montreal is just the most stunningly beautiful city.
Yeah.
It is full of amazing restaurants. There's so much to see and do. It's got so much character. Not that we saw a ton of it, but it was beautiful. We did get out a little bit. We popped over. We visited the Le Garçon shop. We went to a pub. We went to a few different restaurants. It was amazing. It's giant rainstorms.
It's never enough time when you just go in for a weekend. You can't even begin to see everything that you want. But we did. We visited. We ate. We shopped.
Yeah.
We
got
really
to see
fun.
people that really we almost never see. We had such a nice brunch.
Oh, that was so unexpected and
so
lovely.
unexpected, but it's just people that you just never see, and it just sort of organically hey, we have a table. Do you want to join us? Absolutely, I want to join you. So it is a knit social, knit city event. Amanda and Fiona do the most amazing events. They had the most incredible instructors. We'll chat about the class we took, which was 20 out of 10 amazing.
Oh, you guys.
Did you finish your thing?
No.
I did.
I'm sure you did. I cannot wait to see what you've done.
Anyway, it was just so much fun. 10 out of 10. My roommate was amazing.
She wasn't she?
She was pretty
The
great.
only disappointing thing was
Michelle, hello. What?
we missed going to the emerging makers.
Oh, Jodi.
I'm so disappointed, you guys.
We loved the weekend. If we were graded on how we did that, 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
We missed so much. We missed booths and friends that we would love to have seen. And I don't know how that happens in a marketplace that you don't see everything.
Because there's so many people and we're saying hello and it's so fun to visit. And then you turn around and you've missed.
Like you're on a path and then you get stopped, or you stop and you say hi to someone and then squirrel, like you're all of a sudden in a different direction. So there were people that we missed saying hello to, and we really missed out on going downstairs to see the emerging makers.
Yeah.
So that was, I hope everybody else got a chance to go visit them. Or you can even go to the Knit Social website and see who those businesses were and click on the links and check them out.
Okay, you know what's bullshit? Packing and moving.
Oh my God, the worst. I told you, I'll come help you.
No, but yes. But do you know what the nice thing about this is, you guys? We have this whole, like every day I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only an hour, but I'm going through it. We've taken loads to donation already.
Have you?
I am purging. I don't think I'm going to have anything to move.
That is the best part.
Yeah. If I haven't
Getting
touched
organized
it in a few years, apart from a few things in the kitchen you may only touch once a year,
Right.
right? But like it's gone.
Good.
Yeah.
That is a really good thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Jodi, it's a very cool. It's a giant thing to like move your life.
Yes.
From a new house, from your old home to your new home, and get it ready.
Yeah.
Your husband's painting.
Yeah.
Doing all the things.
Oh my God, Jana has a cat named Frisk. I'm sorry. He is the sweetest. I don't hate your cat named Frisk. Just mine. Look at these giant cups I got from Amazon.
Are they glass?
We shouldn't be buying on Amazon. I bought them quite a while ago, but they are glass with a little, for my iced coffee in the morning.
Okay. I know. I agree with you. I also know there's all these stores closing that I used to buy my stuff at.
Well, because we shop on Amazon.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword.
At this point, it's like...
I wish I would have gone to Canadian Tire, but this,
Oh, that's where I'll go.
Yeah, so I normally would go to Canadian Tire, but anyway.
It looks amazing. And that's your iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
It's so funny, the guy's walking by with the blower.
Can't get us.
Too funny.
Okay, don't let me leave today.
Technically, we're all about the knitting, but you know.
2 weeks ago, you guys, I had a bag of yarn to show.
I know. Do you want to do it now?
No.
We totally forgot at the end.
No, and I have I meant to tell you, I put a little BOGO sale in Grocery Girls.
Jodi, I'm always the last to know. Okay, good.
I just thought of it this morning.
Okay, good. Actually, I was thinking of something too, because it's the time of year we always do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Is it the...
Well, it's like year end. Huh? Yeah. There's usually something, right? Angora cat. Ooh. Fluffy.
It's so funny. My mother, Jerry, is
our mother.
Our mother.
We share a mother.
To get technical.
We're actual sisters.
She was convinced it's some like crazy species of cat. And
Fritz?
Like, yeah.
Frisk. I can't even get his
Finnegan.
name right.
So
Louis.
I did, yes, I did the cat DNA thing.
Did you?
I did.
Of course you did.
And he's like 99.9 alley cat.
Oh.
Like just domestic long hair.
Maybe King Louis.
I don't know.
He's
also a bitch.
He is. I feel like he needs like a, one of those names.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's so funny.
I'm so mean. I love them so much, though.
Listen, they have their personalities, which you don't know when you get a kitten.
No.
So maybe you connect and maybe you gel and maybe you're just like, well, he's kind of a jerk.
I won't.
But I love
I've
you.
done a kitten. Frank was a kitten, and we lucked out with an amazing cat. I will only rescue, because there are so many
I agree.
senior cats that just like have the most amazing personalities that some people just. A lot of times, it's seniors that go into different housing situations or pass
Yes.
away that need these cats to be rehomed, and they're amazing
So
pets.
you get a super old, crusty old cat.
Not necessarily old, but a senior cat that just needs a good home.
And maybe not. Maybe they got a younger cat. Like, who knows what you're going to get. But I
Yeah.
totally agree about the rescuing.
Yeah.
This time of year, I always think about getting a puppy.
Do it.
So I'm sort of got my eyes open.
Do it.
And my husband's totally on board. There's no reason that we're not, except we have so much travel coming up.
You have Georgia.
I know.
Okay, Tracie. How do you not have a dog?
I haven't looked for a little while,
I'm sorry.
but I
don't
feel
even
it.
know who you are anymore.
I feel it. Like I feel like I'm
I feel
ready.
like this weekend you're gonna have a dog. You couldn't do it this past weekend because you planted. Your yard is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's our little woodsy yard. You know what? I planted broccolini.
Oh, did you?
I don't know if it's going to grow, but I saw it in a garden center and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get 2 little broccolini plants.
Okay.
I have a little salad row where I'm just going to snip all the leaves as they get little, just
Yeah.
like your own mixed greens.
Yeah. Okay, let me just tell you this. I parked kind of in front of my neighbor waiting for my real estate agent and the guy, just so I wasn't right. Anyway, the neighbor's house, I looked again for you. It's
neighbor?
not for sale.
Oh, your new house.
Tracie, it's a bungalow walkout basement.
I love those.
Like new siding.
I would
There's
pick that.
stone. Okay.
I love a bungalow, but that beautiful
I'm going to tell my
walkout,
neighbor if they ever think of selling, just let
Yes.
my sister look.
I would be into my husband. I don't know if he would be into moving that far
Just
away.
look.
It's a totally different lifestyle. It's not
Yes.
like for someone that's very, very instant gratification, you're going to have to start planning a lot better. Like
Yeah.
drive into town for the day and do your Costco and do this
Yeah.
and do that. Is there Costco out in Stony or Spruce Grove?
No, but the 149th one is like 25 minutes
It's
away.
not that far.
Yeah.
Yes, Jodi. We also love
really
open
cute.
areas like that.
Beautiful
All
grassy
that.
lawn at the
Yeah.
back. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay,
Anyway,
that's funny. Mom and Dad could have the basement or upstairs. I'd have the basement.
Yeah.
They could stay upstairs.
Listen.
The compound has
Crazy.
begun.
And it's treed enough. Like when we're in our property, now that it's summer and everything's filled in, I don't see my neighbor's house.
Yeah,
So
that's very cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
you can still run around naked.
As always, right?
Okay.
Thank goodness for
Should we talk
fences.
knitting?
I think so. 22 minutes of life updates, you guys.
Right.
We have knit a few
That's what we're
thing or
here
two.
for. Also, we have to catch up because we haven't seen each other
I
in
know,
days,
I
right?
know.
So it's like,
That's what I was thinking.
catch
Like,
up.
I know how busy you are, and we've been crazy, like busy here too.
yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
It's
life's a
good
little
busy.
bit wonky
Yeah.
at the moment. It's crazy.
No, Sacred Sheep, I'm sorry, we're not.
I
We're
would
away.
love to go. I would
We're
love to
away.
go. We need to start planning trips better.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, our fall is so busy, we're missing all the
Everything.
events. From August to October, nothing for us.
So do you know what we have to do for our 2026 calendar?
Mm-hmm.
Put the major festivals we like to go to first.
That would be a great plan. You're so smart. We're getting there. We will get there.
Yeah.
We are not complaining either because it's all really great and exciting. And we have to remember, at least every time we go somewhere, we come home exhausted. Like,
I know.
it's so much fun, but like you get home and you're like, holy crap. That was,
Right.
That was super
busy.
fun.
Yeah.
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 Super busy.
Okay.
Hi, Lori.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
All right. What are you wearing around your little neck?
So you guys, I knit one of an adventure bandana. This is a new pattern. If you guys remember that I released for our Mayak teaching in Italy last month, 2 months ago. But I thought, wouldn't this be fun to use one skein of our Dream State Playful Pop?
Because it's a worsted weight pattern.
It's a worsted weight pattern. It could be DK, and it's a weigh-it shawl.
Right.
It's basically a weigh-it shawl, you guys. But I really love the size of it when it's
Me too.
worsted using 50 grams. Because then it's kind of the size I
You
was...
could do fingering and mohair. You could
Yes.
do DK and mohair. Like,
Yes.
whatever you like, right? Anyway,
this
Jodi.
This is only available in Grocery Girls, but look at the color, you guys. It's I picked one with a lot of barber pulling, meaning you had the two colors marling together.
So this is Dream State in the color Playful Pop, which is Grocery Girl's exclusive color.
Yeah.
So you can find it in our shop, of course. Jodi, I'm crazy about when you knit it tip to tip like that, how you get that vertical striping and the like oozing of colors, the sort of blending, the ombre kind of.
And then I did a little in the pattern. It has some different, it's knit, and then it has some crochet options. I did a little picot edge.
It's so cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yes. Are you so happy with it?
You guys, it could be Yes, I'm so happy.
So you could put a pop of like neon. You could put a pop of
I almost
like fuchsia, or you could do so many fun things.
I just thought with jeans, and then you can tie it.
You're gonna wear the crap out of that.
Tie it double, right?
I think that should be like a pattern category. You're gonna wear the crap. You will wear the crap out of this pattern.
Yes.
Because not only is it fun to knit, it turns out so cute. This yarn does all the work for you as far as interested. You don't have to weave in ends. It's like one ball of yarn.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah, one ball of yarn. You just have to be able to weigh it. And I don't know if you guys know, but when I say weigh it, I just get one of these little mini, Canadian Tire will have them. Just a little kitchen. Target probably has it in its kitchen.
Yeah.
Walmart. It's just a little.
I mean, it's literally tiny enough you can take it in your project bag if you're going to knit night or whatever.
Yeah. And I don't do exactly half. For example, if my skein was 50 grams, I might only knit 23 grams because the knit two together or it might vary a touch. You don't want to run out. So I'm weighing.
I would say even 24 grams because 1 gram of yarn is meters.
Right. You're right.
Right?
At least.
You could do 24, knit up to like 24 grams.
Yeah.
And you're still going to have. So what's that? That's tiny.
The only thing that's left.
That's perfect.
1.6 grams.
See, no plain yarn chicken.
Yeah.
And you got your whole thing out, but you don't have enough yarn to do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like that is, to me, that's like total win.
And it combines, I'm really loving, I got reignited with crochet again when I was in Tony's class. Because when Tracie shows, I have mine here, I'll show too, but it really, Tunisian crochet is the class we took. It combines the knitting with crochet. It's kind of like, it's so good.
Well, it combines knitting?
Well,
kind of. Where you're creating a row of stitches.
Yes,
I see that.
Not combined, but I actually think more than crochet itself, you really, with Tunisian crochet, can get it to look like knitting.
That's why I was attracted to it at first, because I thought, okay, we can save this great conversation.
Okay, yeah.
All the Tunisian crochet is coming up for sure.
So that scales is just a few dollars. I think it comes in handy. You may not use it a ton, but sometimes you need it, and there's just no other.
And they're very affordable.
Yeah.
It's not one of those things where you're like, oh, that's a gadget.
It's under $10.
Super affordable. Yeah. It's actually a great little gifty thing if you're doing something for like a nitty, crafty friend. Pop one of those in a gift at some point, because if they don't have it, it's the thing you need that you didn't know you needed, like how badly you needed it.
Yeah.
It really helps with anxiety with yarn chicken.
Yes.
Like, because you've weighed your yarn. It'll help with even like sock knit. Like, you can use it all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
I love it. Or if you're using minis or whatever. Okay. I have a new shirt, beautiful. People.
Did you knit it long enough?
Yeah, like I was worried I knit it too long.
Oh, shit.
Did you see it when I was wearing it? Okay.
But
here's the other thing. Before I get into this, I tried on another work in progress today.
Okay.
That when I tried it on a few weeks ago, I remember thinking to myself, I look awful. It looks too small. It looks too short. Like, I think I'm so dejected in the choices I made. That's what I felt a few weeks ago. I tried it on this morning and thought, I love this. So sometimes our frame of mind or the place we're in, and if I think back a few weeks ago, like, I can see how I would have been in that frame of mind. I've never had that experience before, where I try something on and think one way, and then a few weeks, if nothing's happened to it, I've just put it to the side and not looked at it. No.
So it's not like your torso shrunk.
No, and I'm just thinking, yes, it's shorter than I wanted, but I love it.
Yeah. I see ones on that are a little shorter and you're like, oh, I wish I would have a few inches longer. But I actually think it's adorable.
Well, let me tell you.
But you have to be comfortable.
I tried it on. Listen, this weekend I'm making the other sleeve and calling it a day. I really love it.
Wow.
It's so funny. It's my cedar pullover that I'm knitting in the magenta linen. Every time I see Mom, she's like, "Are you done that pink one?" It's like, "No, Mom." She goes, "But you're knitting something else." I was like, "Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to finish the?"
We don't whip shame here. This space
Mom!
is safe.
I can cast on a million things. Thanks for
Mom, quit bugging.
Jerry. Anyway, so yes, I'm wearing the Alpine Bloom by Caitlin Hunter.
Who's Caitlin Hunter?
Boyland Knitworks, you know. Listen, from the minute I saw this, when it came out a year ago, I thought, I love it. I love it. Okay, can we, just notice the drape? Hercules, Hercules.
Yes.
The yarn, everything about this, I love. I wasn't sure about this kind of oatmeal-y color. I'm thinking, does it wash you out? I don't know.
No.
But I actually think it's a really great background for the color changing yarn. This is also the same yarn in Jodi's bandana. It is Playful Pop. But of course, with Spin Cycle, you can get skeins that look so different.
That's the magic of it.
Right? So this required about 1.5 skeins of dyed in the wool. Just get whatever it says in the pattern. And I just I was done the
I'm
yoke.
going to measure from your underarm.
Well, it's 15 inches.
Well, right here from your armpit is 13 altogether.
Well, why did it was
Sweater done.
Literally, that's kind of what I was aiming for. I tried it on the other day off the mat.
Yeah.
And it looked too long. Anyway.
13 from your armpit. It's perfect, Tracie,
Okay.
on you.
Thank you.
Just hit the side of your hips.
I love it. So it is a round yoke design t-shirt that's supposed to have a lace, this lace detail on the sleeves, but I actually just really love it on its own. Plus, I was a little bit lazy. I didn't feel like Kitchener-ing lace cuffs onto this thing. I just wanted to be done. I wanted to crank it out.
Choice. Actually, that's the choice. And I didn't even knit mine, so it didn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I made that choice to just do the ribbing here and just do the lace here.
Yeah. And you know what I love? I think this lace is unbelievably beautiful. It's very simple, but it's got these nice little lines. I just love the sections and the little eyelets.
You guys,
I think this is a really beautiful pattern. Everywhere we go, we see. Listen, this weekend at Knit City, Montreal, how many Alpine Blooms did we see? You wore yours.
and how many compliments did I get?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a really stunning. I think you don't even need color changing yarn. I've seen them with just solid colors. I've seen people take mini skeins and do their own thing. The thing I love about using the Spin Cycle is that like I said earlier, the yarn does the work for you. You just knit, knit, knit. You don't have to change colors. It's kind of like an adventure in making because watching this kind of come to life, you don't really know what's coming.
Is it a provisional cast on?
No. You cast on and just do the lace and then move into it's phenomenal.
This collar on a very vanilla sweater
Isn't it
is
flattering?
spectacular.
I also think it would be exceptionally beautiful in a dark yarn, where you can really see, my skin is not all that different from the color of the
My
sweater,
skin matches.
which is why I kind of thought maybe this is a bad choice, but I love it. So this was the Spin Cycle yarn, and my main color is, it's called Oatmeal, and it's by Moondrake, and the base is called Pika Pika, and it's a 60% superwash merino, 20% silk, which is the drape is insane.
The softness.
It is so soft, this yarn. And 20% Ramy, which we found out last time is in the nettle family. So so 40% of this yarn is a plant fiber. I don't know, is silk not a plant fiber because it's silkworms, but it's very drapey. So 40% of the base I consider like a drapey yarn. It is very soft, and it was the perfect gauge for this pattern.
Yeah.
And this is actually the yarn Caitlin designed hers in. So all of the above. I love Rochelle's yarn. I loved everything about it. And I have, this is Electric Rose Quartz, which I also have 3 skeins of. I bought 3 skeins. I only broke in to the third skein for like a sleeve, one little.
Oh, okay.
So it was,
yeah,
lots of, so that's a lot of yardage. So, but I could do
super beautiful.
It's nice, right? So this maybe, it was a great thing to knit with.
I just want to address something while I'm thinking of it.
Okay.
I appreciate everybody's feedback and emails and messages about our reversed camera.
Do you really?
I promise you, we have tried everything that everyone suggested.
Yes.
We've done a deep dive. We flipped our camera.
I would love to know the answer.
There has been an update, and so many people have the same issue with streaming on live on YouTube.
If you have solved this, please let us know how you solved it.
It's not just toggling the mirroring camera in your camera app. We've tried that. It's not that, you guys. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I do apologize
because the text is backwards.
The text is backwards. I'm also telling you exactly what I read that for you guys, just because I know it's. And I would be frustrated looking at backwards things too.
It really isn't a big deal, but we'd certainly like to have it not be an issue.
It's not our choice, 100%. Like, listen, we like it the way we like it.
I'm practicing reading backwards.
We liked it the way it always was, and truly, we really have had a lot of people reach out with like links to videos and stuff like that. It's not working. Whatever those are, it was not working.
We promise you, we did it all. We've YouTubed it, we've Googled it, we've done all of that.
And we love the emails saying, here's a link, right? Like, give it a try. Like, we're willing to try anything.
No, but don't send me a link to toggle my mirroring camera button.
Right.
Like, it's not just the mirror. We've just podcasted upstairs.
It sounds like that should be it, but our last video, that is what we did. We hit the mirror camera button.
And then for this one, we've toggled it back off. So we've just showed you, we've done that. Anyway.
Contact Apple. Yes, it's an iPad. And for some reason, I thought it was something to do with YouTube, but I don't know, you guys.
Because I tried this on my iPad. When I am not in YouTube, I can do a video where it's regular, and then I can toggle the camera, and I'll do a video, and it's flipped.
Star even says it's a streaming issue. It totally is, and it was something to do with YouTube. One day it was...
So don't message us.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you guys are frustrated with the backwards words. I also, we do show notes, so don't worry too much. Because all the information, and like, you can back up the video. We're telling you everything, even if you can't read it properly. I'm telling you everything. So this yarn base is called Pika Pika. You can get it at Moondrake. Maybe even your local yarn shop has it, because she does so many great wholesale accounts.
She does. If you follow her, she was just on a holiday in Paris. I
saw.
With her husband for, I think, maybe an anniversary.
Big anniversary trip for them. We just adore them. So, yes. So I'm dying to knit this now.
Don't do that.
All I want to do, Jodi, is knit summer t-shirty things for these, trips coming up. That's the plan.
Do you know what's now out? Hohi's Sepia Stripes. If you hadn't followed, you guys, I love
that so much.
I had done a swatch. In fact, that's what I'm going to continue on. I had just knit a little bit. I didn't bring it to show because I had just gotten a little bit into it. But it is such a fun knit, you guys. And I'm going to do it so it's not... is it there?
No.
I'm going to do it so it...
might be in the top 20 because it was so popular.
Doesn't have... Tuesday. What day did Hohi... Oh, here we go. It's a little bit of a mock turtleneck, which is really cute. Oh, look at
Crafty Jackalope. What did you just say, Amanda? She just ordered Frankie Gray Fibres.
We have, at Frankie Gray Fibres, we have kits for these sweaters. This is called the Sepia Sweater, and it's just on our main page. How cute is this, you guys?
I mean, I love this so much.
Yeah. So this is going to be mine. I'll have much more.
What attracts you to this?
Obviously, the stripes right away.
For sure.
I love that little bit of a mock neck collar.
It's super modern to me. Like, it's very... It's classic and modern at the same time.
Yeah. I love Hohi's design choice where she used the natural color for the cuffs, all the ribbing. I'm actually just doing the same colors. I'm doing the natural. It's a linen blend, so it's a beautiful like linen-y
I
color.
especially love that shoulder construction. Listen, I'm totally
Okay, just a
knitting
minute.
this.
You guys, hang on.
Whatever this is,
Look at the shoulder
I
construction.
love it because I love stripes.
Yeah.
So the stripes always catch my eye. I love Hohi's designs. I love the t-shirt. I love the classic combination of the black and the natural. That warm neutral is going to be so wearable everywhere.
I wear black on the bottom 99% of my life.
Yeah.
So to have a top that I can throw on with jeans or layer it with leggings, or I'm loving these dance joggers from Lululemon.
Yes, totally. I think I might get a beige pair for traveling.
I love that.
I love the beige
Wouldn't that be
too.
cute with this?
Yes,
Actually,
totally.
I thought about the beige.
Yeah, no,
Anyway,
get beige.
I have navy.
I purchased Sonder Yarn's Fleece and Flax yarn a while ago, and I got the colors Sleeping Beauty and black, whatever that is. So it's a wool, 75% BFL, 25% linen. Because he did use the yak linen blend from Mayak. Anyway, I would love to swatch with that because I think those colors would be something I would wear all the time.
That sounds really nice.
So that to me is dream knitting. I literally,
I
would stay up all night to just cast on new projects. I just feel like
you
that's
love
all
it?
it's what I want to do.
I know.
It's
I'm
all
just
I
going
want
to
to
show
do.
you. Did I show these last time? In case you missed it.
I think we talked about it. And
These are, Tracie had them when we were away. This is the navy, but they also come in black. I think they only navy and black for the 3/4. But the
really?
full length.
Oh, I'm willing to get them hemmed.
The full length. This is the 7/8, but they also have a full length. I live in these.
Right?
Yeah.
I wore my black ones yesterday. It's a pant that Lululemon's done for a long time. But the jogger thing, I think, is their newest. But I love the way there's a seam down the front, and I love the fabric they use. They're super cool, even on a super hot day. Like if you're hot and sweaty, these are still okay.
Tracie actually got them hemmed, and boy, are they nice.
Yeah, I love it. Listen, you guys, this is what I've come to decide. I'm not
that.
If you buy a dress or a skirt, I'm totally getting
I think
those.
I'm going to get those.
You buy a dress or a skirt and you think, oh, it's to this, it's to that. I'm willing to buy a size bigger and take it to the tailor. Mm-hmm. So it is make it yours. I think having somewhere to go and get things taken in properly can be like the game changer.
A tailor can be your best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm happy to do that because those pants weren't obviously that length when I bought them. So I love them cropped like that.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, so I finished a tee, cast on a new one. But what are you working on?
I needed a project that I wasn't following a pattern. Unlike some people, Sabrina brought a color work.
3 colors.
3 color work yoke to work on for traveling.
Well, maybe she's just better knitter than we are.
Clearly, she's a better knitter than we are. But I needed just something where I didn't follow a pattern. So what I did was cast on a hat. And this will be for my husband.
Those pants were Lululemon.
Lululemon.
There must be also knockoffs, I'm sure, somewhere, but they're...
I love a dupe, you guys.
Yeah, I love a dupe.
I love a dupe.
Yeah.
This is Les Garçons. It's called Je ne sais quoi.
That's actually a super cute name.
It is their Spin Cycle exclusive colorway, and it can be found at lesgarçons.com. But it's a very grayish, blues and green colorway.
And it's the Dream State, the worsted weight base.
Yeah, this is the worsted weight base. I cast on 112 stitches on a 4.5 millimeter needle. It's the worsted weight.
This is again, I just love using yarn like this. Even in the most simple pattern where it's just ribbing, but the colors are changing. It's like whether it's Noro yarn or some other brand of color changing yarn. There's that beautiful Making Tracks yarn. There's all kinds of stuff. But to me, when you're just going along,
just watching
it, especially when it's really simple, right? The texture is just very basic. That's such a great hat.
Yeah.
Are you going to use the whole skein and make it a flip up, or are you doing?
No. I'm not. I have another skein, but it's going to be, I don't know but this will just be a one layer.
And you'll just keep going. Like whatever color comes,
I'm going to start very slow decreases, so it's a nice round, so it's just like a beanie.
Not a pointed? You're not going for the pointed look today?
No, I don't think Shane will like that. But there are a couple of patterns that I screenshotted. I'm going to show you guys when we talk about different patterns. But we met. I'll tell you who we met after. But I'm all over the place. I'm having a lot of fun knitting.
How much coffee have you had?
Just a ribbed hat.
Oh, I love it.
And that's what I just knit while I was visiting, or
and
just
worsted weight goes so fast.
Yeah.
Jodi, I love
just
it.
before you know it, like you don't even realize you've ribbed for 6 inches.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't agree more, Jodi. Couldn't agree more. Okay. I don't know where to go. Should we go sock talk?
Do it.
Okay.
Sock talk.
How I miss that. Okay. So this is also, again, another Playful Pop moment. But it's when we were about to launch Playful Pop into the world, I designed a sock pattern. These are actually the Playful Pop socks. I used Frankie gray fibers in the color... I forgot. It was a color that I haven't used before.
Oh.
Just a sec.
It's called...
Sand Dollar.
I was thinking...
So it's beautiful.
No, that wasn't right. It's very pretty.
It's so beautiful. So Sand Dollar, and like, look at it. It's basically what I knit my shirt in. Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is Playful Pop and Sand Dollar from Frankie Gray Fibers. This is a pattern that is now my priority. You guys, I really want to get this out for you. This is such a fun pattern to make with just a tiny little bit of chevron color work and then just some stripes, and I just love it. And I just kind of let the yarn do the magic, and they're mismatched, which I think is really fun. But I really love a shorty sock. So the pattern will include 2 versions of the pattern.
Okay.
And the shorty will only have like 1. So I've started my sample of the shorty version. I'm still using Playful Pop as the contrast color, but I am using Soft Aqua from Frankie Gray as the background main color. And it's just kind of a really nice, fresh,
I love
like
the
almost minty bluey green. It's so lovely. But these are the colors. And I think that Soft Aqua is going to be a really nice background. I actually, this is the 3rd version of this shorty sock that I cast on in a day.
Why?
Because I had a really bright color and I just wasn't sure about it. I think one of the secrets to this Playful Pop is like, if you're using a soft color, like a soft lavender, soft yellow, soft pink, soft beige, soft gray, they're all going to work really well. That's what my eyes was liking. But of course you can use bright. It's whatever you think is going to look good. So that's the start of it. And then it's still going to be all the stripes and all the whatever. But you're going to have all the instructions to do a shorty version as well as a full-length version. So that's what I'm working on right now for work pattern. But I just love it. I think it's just as cute as a shorty.
Very cute. And I actually love them both. They're so cute, Tracie.
Thank you. I love knitting them. And I mean, let me tell you, these little rows of color work, it's like when you blink, by the time you blink, you're done. And I'm just letting the yarn do its thing. So Playful Pop and Soft Aqua, and it's very, very fun to knit.
I get so inspired. I feel like you have such fun with your color choices. Like that Soft Aqua background, or bright aqua. What color did we say that was?
Soft Aqua.
Soft Aqua colorway is so
You tell
pretty.
me.
I think it's aquamarine.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It is an older skein, but
it is aquamarine. Because Jelly Bean is the dark one. Soft Aqua is the very light one. This is aquamarine.
Okay, so it was labeled something else when I got it.
We changed,
but I knew you still kept it because it's such a fabulous color. Another color that I think I would love to put with Playful Pop is Whisper, which is the palest pink.
It's barely there.
Yeah. Anyway, there's all kinds of fun things to do. You're the boss of your knitting. You get to do whatever you want. But this was just like one little day of casting on, ripping off, casting on. So anyway, I need a picture of this. The pattern is almost done. There are people that would like to test knit it, so I love you and thank you.
Is it out for test knitting yet?
No.
Okay.
No. But as soon as I finish this one sock, and I can have, a picture of it and then send it to the tech editor. I mean, it is a total process. You know what I love, though? I love my botanical yarn.
It's funny you say that.
It's a lunch bag.
Yeah.
And she always has these. This is Sophie of Botanical Yarn over in the UK. Also amazing yarn and the cutest little project bags. This is a great bag.
It's like very deep. It's like square.
It is
almost
very roomy.
Very roomy. It's a good one.
It's even got a little loop in it.
Yes.
Like you could
loop this.
Or are you supposed to like you could put a ribbon or something and tie it. I don't know why you'd want to do that. But there are loops. Mystery loops, because I don't know what you do with them, but you do you.
That's funny. Okay, you guys. So, was this Harlow one worse? No, that's fingering. So, this past weekend, you guys, Farmer's Daughter Fiber was hosting a Harlow flip.
I think it's the Andrea Mowry's hosting it.
Was she hosting it?
She does like the weekend sock thing at Thanksgiving. This is her Memorial Day weekend thing.
Okay.
But Farmer's Daughter, of course, is the other yarn. So they're...
Right.
I think that maybe they're co-hosting.
Right.
But Andrea does these like, can you knit this small item in a week, like a 4-day weekend, which is so fun. So fun.
There's a few different versions of this hat, you guys. I believe the original one was fingering weight.
I started one years ago.
There's a Harlow worsted. The one that was the knit along this weekend was for her brand new one, Harlow Flip.
Yes.
So then when you flipped it up, because it's brioche, right? When you flip it up, normally you'll have one color configuration on the flip because it's up and then one color. She's done it so then you switch colors.
So your main color switches partway through. So then
when you flip it up, it's all one color. It's very, very smart.
I love this hat. I'm very, very tempted to knit this hat, but I'm on a mission to knit summer tees at the moment.
I know.
But this, I mean, you could take a break from your summer tees and knit a cool hat like this.
I'll show you the flip. But I was thinking, I don't know that I want to wear the flip, but I want the Harlow worsted.
Oh, really?
So
I love the flip.
I'm going to knit the Harlow worsted and just not have the flip. And what I did was
Jodi,
I had a skein of this Farmer's Daughter fiber. This is the Spinster's Daughter base, which is
the worsted.
Dream State base, undyed. Candace has the base and she'll dye it.
So it's the same exact fiber as a Spin Cycle Dream State.
It looks a little different because it's plied differently, right? Because this is dyed in the wool and then spun together, but it's the same base. So this is that the Pinky Swear
from the Lamb and Kid?
From Lamb and Kid. This is their color. The reason I had it wound up, so I thought these are going to be my two color combinations.
I'm so excited for you.
Look at my perfect printing.
Now that's Harlow worsted that you printed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Harlow worsted. Let me show you the other one that just came out, the brand new flip.
So this is a brioche hat. You're going to flex your brioche.
Well, here's
Jodi.
the thing. I would have cast on if it wasn't brioche because I have to kind of do a little bit of reteaching myself.
But as soon as you get in there, listen, I love that Harlow flip. I know it's a lot of ribbing.
See? Look.
But I just knit a ribbed flipped hat in fingering weight, so I can do the worsted weight.
This can be your throw in your bag, take anywhere.
Do you need 2 skeins of the Spin Cycle to do the flip? You must.
Good question. Yarn.
Maybe not.
Worsted weight in 2 colors. No.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah. Oh, for the large size, for size 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, that's a lot.
You need 1 of each. And then for the largest size, you need 2 of each.
And if you go to Farmer's Daughter Fibres and you get their Pishkin, is that what she's put with it? Pishkin?
Let me tell you. Tracie
Because
Miller.
I think that's the Spinster's Daughter.
What do you mean? What did she put with it?
Well, she's got another yarn base called Pishkin, which is like I think it's Rambouillet or something, but it's worsted-ish weight. So she might have kits and stuff. I don't know.
Wouldn't she not have this for the kit?
I don't know. I kind of don't think so. Or would?
Oh, it is Pishkin DK.
Okay, so it's DK, but it is plump.
Yeah.
It's such nice yarn. I've swatched only with it. I bought it thinking for a DK pattern, and I got a way bigger gauge, so it threw me off. But I thought, okay, now I'm on the lookout for a bulkier weight pattern because the yarn is
beautiful.
Oh, so good.
Oh, that pitch.
Like squishy, beautiful,
Perfect.
beautiful wool. It's going to make the coziest hat.
Oh, in fact, Candace was there in Montreal for the weekend, so we got to have lunch with her and spend some time with her. So
I adore her.
that was nice. We don't see
Super
her very
nice.
often.
Super nice. Super, super nice. Okay. Okay, speaking of swatching and worsted weight.
Yeah.
I cast on for our Joji and Vera knit along.
Do you guys know we have that?
Joji Locatelli, Vera Valimaki. They're coming to teach on our cruise this fall. And of course, we want to do a knit along and get ready for that. I cast on this sweater. It's backwards. Let me read it for you. I don't know really how to pronounce it, but I'm going to say Hiesu Sweater. It's a drop shoulder construction using a worsted weight. Do they call it worsted weight or DK? The gauge is 18 stitches. And the yarn she used is a linen DK by Say Wool. It's a 70% wool, 30% linen, 230 meters. So definitely DK. I am using Frankie Gray Fibres, new base. Same idea. Like it's 80% extra fine merino, 20% linen, but 232 yards.
I think it says, listen.
And this is 200. Okay, so this is 212 meters. Heo.
Heyo.
Thank you. Heo sweater by Vera. So this is slightly thicker.
Yes.
Because it's 212 meters and Vera's is 233 meters. But that's not that far off.
No.
So while I swatched, I got gauge. So that
with
worked.
her needle and the yarn. Perfect.
Now this says extra. Is this superwash merino?
No.
Yeah, okay, because that's what it's so beautiful, this yarn, Jodi. It's so soft.
Beautiful.
So this is the color Big Apple in Frankie Gray Fibres linen DK. And somebody said, what is the size range? It goes from 36-inch finished bust circumference to 68 with 9 different sizes in there. I think that's very size inclusive.
Yeah.
I had so much fun knitting this. So you cast it on and you do some increases at the back and then you knit down straight and then you pick up here and you're building the fronts. And when I saw you last Friday, I had finished the back and started my second front and I tried it on and I was like, I made it too big. So I hooked it up to the ball winder and frogged my last 2 increases. So the 2 little flaps, the straight part, and the last 2 increases. But look at me now.
Oh, you separated.
Look at me now.
I want to knit this.
Jodi's awesome. So it is a much better size for me. The fabric, the yarn is so soft and so beautiful. I did put my neckband in. This is the only modification that I'm going to do.
Okay.
She wanted a 3-inch ribbed neckband, and I did 1 inch.
Okay.
Only because I'm hoping this is for a warmer weather look. I did a sewn Italian bind off, which is why it looks so sexy around the neckband.
Can I just look at that for a moment? That
Like
is so
Vera has in there
good.
tubular bind off. Also looks incredible. I love the Italian sewn bind off. I find it really quick and easy. But this is
so finished.
very simple textured. It's 75% stockinette, and every once in a while you do a little texture row that's like 1 by 1 rib. 1 by 1, like you're doing.
I want to do this.
It's amazing. So it is a drop shoulder. I've just separated for the sleeves. And then the sleeves themselves are really just a little bit of ribbing. But
Well, it's kind of, because it's so boxy, it's kind of already a cap sleeve.
right. I have really I don't like my upper arms.
Who does?
So I may do a smidgen of an actual sleeve before I do my ribbing.
What about ribbing that's just a touch longer? That might be.
All of that. So
Yeah, okay.
once I'm finished,
You'll make
and that's
that.
actually why I did the neckband, because the fit is exactly the way it's going to be.
Okay.
Sometimes if the neckband's way bigger and then you put it on after you've bind everything off, you've pulled it in and up and whatever. I think that's a really good tip for fitting, final fitting.
Okay.
So I love this color Big Apple. I think it is the most beautiful tomatoey red. And I can't get over the yarn. It's so soft and so beautiful. As I was working with it, I ordered more.
Yes, she did.
I can't help it. It's such a beautiful yarn. So I do have now the color High Tea. So it's a much different vibe as far as like, you know, I've got a bright and now I'm going to have kind of a soft, it's a mauve, hey? It's kind of mauve on this base.
It's
pinky mauve.
Yeah,
pinky.
that color's really got an undertone of mauve. It's
very similar to like what's going on up here. I think it's a very, like for me, it's one of those understated colors. It's still a color, but it's not like I can wear it with everything still.
Sure.
I love it, Jodi.
Yeah, I agree.
So this is High Tea. That's going to be something, I don't know what. Send me all your recs.
This is so good.
I love it. I can't even tell you how much I love it. I love it.
That whole building of the sweater, I like.
It's so great.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm doing.
Turn it around and show all the back, the shoulder.
Yeah. So
the picked up.
So you cast on here, and then you start doing your increases, which is all down here.
And then this is where you've picked up?
Yep.
Tracie, it's so good.
It looks amazing. Listen, Vera is, I know everybody knows this, but she's just such a beautiful designer. And her patterns are so lovely to knit from.
Well written.
Clear and concise. And it's just, you know, it's just the information you need, nothing extra. So it's, to me, very clear about what you're doing. I love it. I couldn't love it anymore. I'm thrilled with it.
I'm thrilled with it.
Don't you love the color?
I'm thrilled with. I love the color.
I've always loved a red, but this red is like, I've always thought I needed a blue red, but to me, this warm tomato, slightly orangey red is my favorite.
It does look slightly different on this base, right? Because the base starts very linen color,
and you get these little bits of linen. You do get that little bit of the linen texture where you see it's slightly like I sort of tweedy, but not tweedy. But you're getting that.
I'm ordering some non-superwash bases to try.
Oh, Jodi, that's very exciting.
I know.
But I can't even tell you how much I love it.
Wouldn't this be amazing without? I love it with the linen, but as my base without the linen.
I love it. I love it. And I know, you know, when something has linen, people think, oh, it's for warm weather. It's for warm weather.
No.
Yes.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. So it's a nice thing to take 20% of wool out of a blend because it won't be quite as warm. So there's just us menopausal women that are just going to be happy for that.
It's not 100% linen.
I will wear this 12 months of the year, right? I don't think I'm going to find this maybe 10 months of the year, but I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this. And I'm not buying this in the hopes of thinking it has to be a summer knit. It will be something that you're absolutely going to be warm enough in the winter. I don't know what I'm going to make.
I think when it comes to the 20% linen in this super fine merino base, I feel like it's more for the texture and overall look. It's not just your flat, solid. I just think the little bit of texture and fluff,
I love that,
makes a beautiful fabric. For me, I don't think this is like, you're right, like a very linen heavy base that you think, oh, automatically summer.
And I don't think it's going to be like super cool or anything like that. Like we still have 80% merino.
No. Yes.
But wool itself is temperature regulating. It's all those things.
Yeah.
And if you knit it to a nice open gauge, you're going to be able to wear this a lot. But it is exceptionally soft, Jodi. The fact that it's this extra fine merino, I just can't get over the way it feels. I know a lot of people think you add linen, so it must be scratchy or crunchy or whatever. I do not feel like that. I feel like this is exceptionally soft And yet you do get that beautiful little flecky bit and interest.
Yes.
Like you could just do stockinette and it's still going to be interesting.
Yes. There's so many things I want, and I'm biased because it's my base, not exclusively
Well, I'm
mine,
not
but
biased either. I really don't think I'm biased, but look at how beautiful it shows texture.
yes.
So it's got all those good things. It's going to be beautiful for cables. It's going to be beautiful for lace. Whatever, right? Like it's going to behave beautifully because wool is just so amazing and magical. Anyway, that's my project. And hello, 5mm needles. I only have 12 inches of pattern before I do a little bit of ribbing.
And doesn't that just fly?
It totally flies. And like I said, now most of the rows are knit.
Oh, that's
knit,
so
knit,
cozy.
knit.
You know what that gives me the feeling of? A sweatshirt. A squishy sweatshirt, thickness.
Okay, you know what just popped into my mind? Hohi's super simple summer sweater is knit in a wool cotton blend.
Yeah.
This is the right weight for that.
Right. My favorite is not a round.
No,
yoke.
but like people love that pattern.
It's a
I'm telling you,
beautiful
this
sweater.
yarn is great. Jessie Maid's Cozy Classic Raglan.
Yes.
Anything
Yes,
in
yes,
sort of
yes.
that 18-inch stitch gauge, that's what I'm working with right now.
love
I could
it.
even go up to a bigger needle and get a looser gauge and do something else with it.
It's so
I
good.
love finding a new yarn and having it be such an amazing experience.
That's so fun.
Yeah. Joe.
So
And the
fun.
color, you guys are amazing. I love
are.
your yarn so
We're
much.
abs-
You are. You're amazing.
Okay, I was just looking something up because you guys, were you going to show what's in
I
the
just want to
bag?
show you
Do
this.
it.
This is the Knitter's Caddy that we were so fortunate to collaborate with Hohi & Co. to do a few releases of this. This is the pewter color. And you can see now how brown my handles are. Like this is the untreated leather. And as you use it and the oils from your hands, it darkens and it gets so beautiful. I use these bags all the time. So thank you to the people that love them as much as we do. There's tons of pockets. I still think it is my favorite bag.
We worked with Hohi and we're really specific with Hohi about the size that it was because we've used a million bags, you guys.
Yeah.
And none of that is, we wanted to make sure it fit everything we wanted. We wanted lots of pockets. Tracie liked the folded handle so it feels better in your hand.
We love it. It was
The
such a great
oval
collab.
shape, it was so much fun.
Yeah, and I mean, they make such beautiful things. Artisanal, in Argentina, these artisanal leather crafters. We just adore Hohi & Co. But I just wanted to share, I use it all the time. All the time.
I use it all the time too.
Yeah.
In fact, going through all my stuff, you guys, the amount of bags I have. Mm-hmm. And the bags I forgot I had. I'm going to put some new ones in rotation, right?
Good. You know what else I recently pulled out and I still love so much are the fringe field bags.
I just washed mine.
I'm so glad that I was kind of a pig and collected those because that's
good
another
bags.
great bag. And when you travel, they're not super bulky. Like you can have projects in each one and still not have bulk. But but as far as like my all-time favorite bag, it is still my Knitter's Caddy.
Okay.
It also looks like a purse. Like I can throw my wallet and my knitting in there and call it a day.
All of that.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Okay, so the Ritz-Carlton. This is now my absolute bucket dream list
Where?
destination vacation.
Where?
They're set to open a brand new
But where?
Africa
Oh, yes.
safari.
Jodi, that's
Look
like,
at-
oh my goodness.
Set to open this summer, you guys.
I love following travel accounts. I love following travel accounts on Instagram. Oh my gosh, what a dream.
This summer in
Hi, Amy, on your lunch break.
Amy, what's for lunch today? You know what I've been hyper focused on? I've been making this ham sandwich, this grandpa ham at Safeway.
love it.
It's amazing. On like a panini bun. Mayo, mustard, the ham, shaved ham, salami, and shaved lettuce.
Yes. Yum.
Duke's mayo.
You know what else is yummy? Is like a little vinaigrette on there. Like a red wine.
Sauce. Yes.
But just like red wine and olive oil and salt and pepper. Like you don't have to buy. I feel like those pre-made sauces have a weird taste. But just even a little acid with the mayo and the like
all
yummy meats and stuff. Yeah.
Jodi. Kenya, August 2025.
Wow.
Bucket list.
Wow.
With our husbands.
Dream trip for me.
Right?
Yes.
I'm going for 3 weeks. I'm going to Africa.
I want to go to Egypt and Morocco and
all of that.
Okay, how about this? Tunisian crochet,
Yeah.
we learned, does not actually come from Tunisia.
Right.
That is Tony herself told us that because I said, what's the history of it? And she's like, it's crazy. It's called Tunisian crochet, but that's not where it comes from, which is kind of wild.
Okay.
But should we get into that?
Let's get into it.
Okay.
So Tony and Mama
Gwen
was in was the class that we took. We took the beginner version. I really wish we had taken the afternoon class. So beginner was in the morning, where we did basic Tunisian crochet, kind of like an introduction to, and then the afternoon, which I didn't realize was like step 2, where they took you further with new stitches and different techniques.
I totally regret. Like I said, I think like 2 thumbs down. We were not the best weekend attendees.
This is Tony's book, the Tunisian Crochet Handbook, and it is amazing, you guys.
The class we took is the Geo pot holder, and you can teach yourself that. Get the book. Tony's got all the videos on her website. You don't need to be in Montreal taking a class with Tony. She can do it. You can do it in your pajamas at home. I don't know if there's anything better than that, but she is phenomenal. She got me totally hooked. That night after the class, I'm still at 11 o'clock at night. I'm like still going on.
Yeah, you were.
So Tunisian crochet, I went to our local yarn shop, and I remember years ago seeing that when I worked at the local yarn shop, they were doing a class called Tunisian crochet, and they used to do Portuguese knitting, and I was like, what is that fabric? I couldn't believe that it wasn't knitting, the Tunisian crochet.
Right.
And so sometimes you'll see where it's like an interchangeable hook on a cord, because with Tunisian crochet, you are creating a row of stitches and then coming back. But it's not like crochet where you're just dealing with one active loop stitch that you're working into.
Correct.
You're creating rows. So we bought these for our class, and then I very quickly figured out this is
Garbage.
not my preferred, but this was the only hook choice at our local yarn shop. So there's nothing wrong.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm also going to take some of the blame because I'm learning something new. My tension's probably too tight. We used cotton yarn, like all of that.
And it's funny, our knitting
This is a beautiful hook.
Right. Our knitting rules with tension, fiber, and material of our needles apply to this.
100%. Like it's all about the tension.
I don't love a wooden needle, so I'm not going to love a wooden Tunisian crochet
and
hook.
something with a pointy top is also helpful.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit like that, but I think most of the reason I didn't love this is because I don't usually love wooden tools and the cotton yarn. Having said that, so we used crochet, like a worsted weight kitchen cotton. This yarn is fantastic. I loved this yarn. I got all of this at the Fiber Nook here locally. We love our local yarn shops. And they had a million colors. But when I came home, I did go on Amazon and I bought metal set. This was ridiculously inexpensive, less than $15. I think it was $12 for all of these hooks. And I did prefer the metal with the same yarn. So same knitter or crocheter.
Much better.
Much better.
Yeah.
Still not very pointy on top. I think there's got to be better. The good news is, if you guys are looking for a beautiful wooden set of Tunisian crochet hooks, next week, Tony is launching
Is it next week?
very own set.
I'm buying them.
Like, and it's limited. She said there's like 500 sets. When they're gone, they're gone.
Can you remind me?
So sign up for her emails. You'll get a little bit of a I think you get a pre-shop window. Anyway, they're going to be gone in a blink. They're gorgeous. They come in this beautiful case. And then I think there's another one option that no case, but still all the same great things. Anyway, I joined her live the other day. I was sitting there working and I was like, oh, Tony's live. So she was, we were having a great time. She's just the best. So I had never Tunisian crocheted before, and I didn't realize how dense the fabric is that you make. So this is our little pot holder. This is the back.
That looks great.
This is the front.
Well, it's kind of both.
Great-ish. It's not like this is my first, obviously. Do I think it's perfect? No. But you know what? It represents for me finally learning something that I've really wanted to do for a long time. And the fact that we got to learn from Tony, like I bought the book to learn because I thought it was amazing, and like how cool that we got to learn it from her and Gwen.
Yes.
I had the best time in that class.
We had the best class, you guys, with them. If you ever have the chance, seek them out, take a class with them. They're such an amazing pair.
My back stitching, not beautiful. So honestly, maybe I would just do it in the same color. If you're not great at that kind of thing, but it doesn't look terrible. That's the back.
Oh, it's so good.
Doesn't look bad. Listen, it's a pot holder, but I still love it. Did the loop, did the everything. Like, it's the great little pattern. And like I said, you can do everything. It's in this book.
It's in this book.
With many projects.
This is me starting.
But also her, but you practically did that in the class. You were so fast.
I'd done it before. I'd taken a class, beginner class.
I thought the trickiest part of it was that left edge stitch. But once you got that, it was like...
Well, and I think because I'm more versed in crochet,
maybe.
I knew what those edge stitches, until you learn to read them, and they can be tricky. But so I knew those stitches where they were already, and I'd done before.
And this is really cool because Tunisian crochet, just like knitting, it's a one row that way and then a row back, but you don't turn your work. They're both done. You're only looking at the right side of your work.
Yeah.
You never flip your work, which is different than crochet, right? Sometimes you're going back and forth.
Exactly. And
if you're a crocheter, this is going to be nothing for you, right?
I was also lucky enough to borrow and try out not Tony's, but another metal pointy needles.
Sorella's got a metal set.
She does. But wait for Tony's.
Tony's.
If Tony's sell out and you don't get it, go get Sorella's.
But Tony said, somebody asked on this live, are you doing a metal set? And she's like, yes. It's not right away, I don't think.
Who?
Tony. So
You said
after
next
this
week.
No, the wooden set is next week. This set is wooden. It's amazing and beautiful. Okay. She's designed it with the thumb rests and the pointy.
Did she show you?
Yes.
On the live?
Yes.
She didn't say anything about wooden one in the class, so I thought
that is what the first set is.
Got it.
I thought they were metal too. Anyway, she said so these are actually really special because
that's amazing.
They're very limited edition and they're beautiful. And I think with my tension, like with being a more experienced, wooden is not going to be an issue.
Okay, good.
I just like the slide of metal.
Yeah.
But I also think it's your combination of your yarn too.
I mean,
cotton's not forgiving at all.
No. And I like the Leica needles. The gray Leica needles are very nice.
Yes.
I also like the onyx. What's the black one?
Oh, that
But that's also ebony wood, right?
Lantern Moon.
So that's
they
also nice.
had a nice set too.
So
and that's wood.
It's not only wood.
You're right.
I wouldn't knit with.
You're right. And just like we always tell new knitters, they say, what needles should I get? And we always say, you need to try a bunch of different ones. Because just because I love Chaogu with a sharper tip and a metal finish does not mean you're going to love that.
Do not
Doesn't mean you're right.
buy a whole set.
Well,
do not buy you. Please, if you're not a wooden crochet, if you're not a wooden knitter, just try one crochet hook.
I mean, ultimately, once you decide what you like,
Yeah.
definitely save up, definitely invest in an interchangeable set, because you save yourself hundreds of dollars over buying how many needles you can make with an interchangeable set.
Yes.
But, you know, I jumped in and got an Addy set, and I cannot, the cords, I just cannot.
Right.
I cannot. It still, to me, has the slickest finish. I love
How they
the
haven't
finish.
changed their cords, you guys. I'm swear.
The join is very choppy to me, and as I'm knitting, I think, oh my God, I love how slick they are. So you just have to keep trying. Sharper the hook, the better.
Yes.
I think so. That's what I've kind of thought.
What I did find, you guys, and I cannot believe I told you I bought them and I just didn't bring them.
Oh yes, I saw that set.
They were on Amazon.
Was there a good thumb rest and everything?
Yes.
Okay. The thing,
gonna pull up the
I
ones.
love is that Tony, she's just so experienced, and she has so much. She's really put all her likes and all her likes into this set. Like she's made it.
Listen,
her
she's the
perfect-
profesh.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I totally need a set, but if you want one, you don't hesitate, because I do think they're going to go really, really quickly. So did you
Okay.
like those?
Yes.
So what about the Sorella? You knit both. Were
The
they
Sorella
similar?
were beautiful. I mean,
Are they similar?
Yes.
Okay.
I would absolutely support Sorella, you guys,
Yeah.
over Amazon had I known,
Right,
right?
right.
But these are metal, and it's it ranges from 3mm up to 10mm, and they're metal.
That's very nice.
They're the inline hooks. They're pointy. These are very nice.
Nice join with the cables.
Yes, but I would absolutely support Sorella
Yeah.
over, of course, Amazon.
They were beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
They were beautiful.
They were beautiful.
Anyway, there's some options out there, but it's funny because I feel like there's not a lot of. But now all of a sudden you can see more options for Tunisian needles, and I without a doubt think that's because of people like Tony that are designing, and her book is so amazing. She really did make me want to do this more. I want to do it with wool. I want to do it with a fiber that I really love, because cotton's not my favorite.
Exactly.
So I would really like to make something in yarn that I love as well. But I think this was the perfect choice for this project.
Right.
Listen, I'm going to use this sucker.
Right.
And if you want a cute little gift or a housewarming thing, like, yours will look better than mine. But this makes a beautiful pot holder. It's thick.
That's so funny.
And all the ends are in the middle. You sandwich it in. Doesn't have to
Totally.
be nice on the back.
Oh, ends. I just crochet right over them. So Sorella yarn is just closed temporarily on their website just to take inventory before their summer pre-order. They do have those Tunisian crochet hooks in stock.
Oh, good.
They're $180. They're pricey. I encourage you just to try one or two.
It's kind of like the same ballpark as a knitting needle set.
Yes. And you
Right?
guys, I can attest, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're really
If you like metal, if you like that's,
Yeah.
you liked that. Yeah.
I will hold out for Tony's.
Yeah.
But Sorella, if you want them now, they're available too.
Yeah. And get on Tony's mailing list regardless. Here's the thing that I also loved. She's got so much learning, digital content on her YouTube channel. So much you can just go for free and learn from an amazing teacher like this. It's someone you love to support. You can also subscribe and support her doing all kinds of other things, right? She's got a Hive. I think it's called the Hive.
Yeah, of course.
And that is like a subscription community, but you get all these benefits.
She shines, you guys.
Yeah.
She's an amazing woman
Yeah.
that is a hustler, and she is making it happen for herself.
I have so much appreciation for everything about her, right?
And her mom, Gwen, she was the example for Tony, because Gwen used to make and support her family with knitting and crochet that she sold.
Yeah.
And she also made it happen for her family for many, many years. And Tony took it and ran.
It was a big highlight of our weekend.
It certainly was.
To actually, have a few minutes and connect with these ladies that we've only ever had the quickest hello at Rhinebeck. I mean, it's not enough. I would like to see them more.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll do dinner if they were up for that. But it was really, really fun. And they do videos like this, like we're doing right now, and they talk shit about stuff.
Oh, they're not going to sugarcoat it.
No, it's like yarn snob questions.
Yeah.
How do I really feel about certain yarns or things that are going on? Gwen's like, I got nothing to lose. Like, I'm just going to tell you what I really think, which I appreciate.
She's funny as all.
They're great chemistry.
Anyway, we love them.
Very much.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm very happy with my pot holder. I'm pretty proud of it.
You should be.
And this little sucker's going to get use in my kitchen.
A++.
I mean, the loop, don't even look at the loop because I don't really know where I'm supposed to be crocheting into. But it's a loop and it's attached. And we're going to call it. We're going to call it a day.
I love it. Okay, that could be a show and tell moment.
What? Show and tell what?
So when you're at places, when they say bring some show and tell.
It's true. Yes, Jodi.
Okay.
I never thought of it like that.
Our friends Colin and Kim, who are Ginger Snap.
Oh yeah.
Who are Alberta makers. They make their way across Canada. We've talked about them before, but they were in Montreal. And
they're everywhere. If there's a show,
yes.
Ginger Snap yarn is
yes.
there. Yeah.
They have part of their booth set up with a black light because they have black light reactive yarn, which is so incredibly cool. I'm going to show you. So I went with my hand to get one of the yarns. And guess what else is
Jodi's black light.
Black light reactive. Look at this is my arm. And that's my tattoos. That ink in those flowers, it's a Japanese ink that Max got. Look.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, Jodi.
And the rose on this arm, this is that. Anyway, you can see in the back. That was amazing to me. Anyway, you can see in the back.
Where are people going that their yarn is going to glow like this?
Well, the raves. Don't you go to raves?
Like, I love the idea that it's black light, but then I think to myself, where am I going to be that I'm ever going to see it?
That's an interesting question. I think it's so cool.
It is adorable.
Yes.
And it's fun, but it's like, when am I ever going to see it glowing?
Right.
I guess, do people do that, like, black light bowl it? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Max is my only kid that I think will ever be at a place where there's, like, a rave or black light or whatever.
Right.
So I'm going to knit something in. They had great bases, really fun colors, and this is one of them.
I like the speckles. I mean, I just love that. Even in the regular light, I just love the colors.
Yeah. My kid Max, if you're interested, now I'm going to give them a little plug because of my, I'm just showing the tattoos. They just started working shortly ago at a new, let me show you, Aces and Spades North, a brand new tattoo shop. It's over on, by the Aviation Museum.
Oh, yes.
Kingsway. And Mackenzie is this is their Instagram. But if you're interested in the area, they have this special ink, or they do lots of flash or whatever. If you could just give them.
So they still use this ink.
Yes.
Quite often now.
Yeah. Well, I think they do.
I mean, the color is unbelievable. That coral that you picked, I love it.
Anyway, this is a big scorpion that they did. I think they're really talented. I think they're really, really talented. So anyway,
wow.
It made me think of it because who knew I was so reactive like that?
Well, you got to go to some rave with your socks,
black like bingo,
with a hat, a beanie, and your tattoos. You're going to be like ready to roll.
Right. Okay. I don't know how much more goodies.
I just have one more thing to show.
Perfect. And then I'll show you all the things I bought.
Then I'm here to show you my shopping moment.
Yes.
Okay, so I love it. I hadn't swatched yet. Beth MacDonald Stone is coming out with the mango tee. It's a really cute striped drop shoulder. And I was swatching to pick colors.
Okay.
This is also Frankie Gray Fibres in a color that come on. I can't even, Jodi. Like, I truly can't even. This is Mayflowers. This is also that linen base. So it's extra fine merino, 20% linen. This is the fingering weight base of that. So Mayflowers and onyx. This is what I thought I really wanted that top to be, because I love a little pop of black. I think it's so sharp. So I swatched, and it looks like this. And
Great combination.
I think it's gorgeous. And as I was knitting, I was like, I don't know. I just don't know. And I also had the undyed with the natural, which I thought is kind of crisp and fresh and light.
Yes.
So I kept going with my swatch, and that's what it's like. So I don't know what you guys think.
I voted.
I don't know what you guys think.
I voted the natural.
This is pretty much to gauge. I'm just trying to figure out, like, for myself, like, what do you think about that? I mean, it's a little bit open, and which is great.
It is.
It's for summer. You're going to be nice and cool.
I mean, I like to show my nipples through my knitting.
Right.
So I like this.
Right.
Maybe for you, I do like a really open gauge. I think this is amazing.
I do think it's amazing. It makes me want to, it's blocked. It is blocked. It is.
You're going to see a little bit through there.
It's washed and blocked, and it's ready to roll.
Yeah.
I think my swatching journey's not over. I
you're
think
so
I'm going to
funny.
go down to so this is a 4mm needle,
Yeah.
which
That's what I'm using.
Which is what I knit this on. This yarn is a little bit plumper. The Pika Pika is a little bit plumper than this. Even though they're both safe fingering, they're not the same. So I think I might just swatch on one needle size, like 2 needle sizes down, 3.5. And see what that's like. I bet you I'm going to like that a little bit better. It's not going to be a giant change, but it will be, I think, a little bit less nipply.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have a bra on. Nobody's going to see my nipples.
Who's Two Sisters? Oh, yes. The podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I love them.
I love.
Listen, we've talked about them already, you guys. Two Sisters podcast. They're a hoot.
Two sisters knitting, talking shit. But even with the title, I was like, you're my people.
I know.
And then you watch them and you're like, well, you're really my people.
They're joyful.
Yes. They're such good friends.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And they're such amazing knitters, and they show all this cool stuff. I could just cast it on and call it a day. Like, there's nothing wrong with this.
I feel like you have doubts already.
Well, don't you?
So I feel like you should swatch and make a decision based on a 3.75.
Here's the thing. It is pretty much the same gauge as this.
Yeah.
Only to me, it looks just a little bit more open because the yarn is a little bit finer. It's the same gauge as this, 24 stitches.
Which I can kind of see.
This swatch also I didn't love.
Okay.
I did not love this swatch.
I think that's an amazing fabric weight. I like a bit gauzier. I think I tend to be a little more gauzier with my knitting. Probably because I would choose a bigger needle, faster knitting.
Yeah.
You would choose smaller needle, perfect fabric.
No, there's nothing wrong with this fabric.
Yeah.
That 24 stitch gauge listen, there's a million, literally, I think there's a million patterns knit at this gauge.
What was this pattern for this?
It's not out yet. So that's why the other thing that I can actually, here's the swatch. I
will
show you the picture.
Oh yeah. What if
it's so beautiful?
The main color was natural. And
there
the
we
stripe,
go.
And what if the main color was natural with the stripe?
So this is the mango tea. It's coming out July 11th, I believe. Is that right?
Beginning
Don't quote
of
me
July.
on that, but I think that's when it's coming out. So as you can see, it's super cute. It's drop shoulder. It's got just the ribbing on the end and the, contrast color. But also, so Beth has her own YouTube channel. Beth MacDonald Stone is the designer. She's got a YouTube channel. She talks all about her designing, her knitting. She knits other people's design. I love watching her. She also lives on Bermuda, which Jodi's, pretty sure Bermuda Triangle, but whatever.
I could never visit. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I don't want to be sucked down.
There you go. No, she's a great YouTube channel. And her designs I don't know how she does it. She's so many beautiful designs.
Yeah. So are you set with your main biggest color, the Mayflowers?
Yeah.
Or not natural?
I really love the pink.
I love the pink. I think, of course, anything you choose is going to be perfect. I love both. This is what I'm feeling for you.
I think so too. As far as the swatch goes,
Yes.
I'm leaning towards this combination.
Yes.
I just think it's really crisp.
Okay.
I'm also thinking I'm just knitting a drop shoulder thing. I just knit a round yoke. I am knitting a drop shoulder with the Vera's thing.
They're really cute to wear.
I'm kind of craving a raglan.
Yeah.
But Beth also has that pattern.
Yeah.
She's got it's called the Burmese Basic, and it's at all these different gauges.
Yeah.
So I can just make a swatch, pick her raglan pattern at that gauge, and call it a day, and stripe it.
I would like to see you knit natural mane for your swatch with stripes and just see what you feel. And then you've got all the options to look at.
I don't know. I'm really feeling strongly about a bright color.
Oh, then you should do that.
Because look, I just did neutral.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you know how
agree.
in your brain you're like,
I agree then.
I'm craving color.
It's perfect.
But Jodi, your undye, like that natural base, I would love to knit something in this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think this is such a gorgeous,
Well, that's my
creamy,
main color, that cream. This,
nice.
yeah, black is the stripe.
But like I even said to you, like the worst, the DK.
It's
it would make
actually
the
more
most
of a worsted.
beautiful ranunculus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
really
thing
was.
is like,
Yeah,
call it a day.
yeah.
Really beautiful. All the fun
I'm
games.
loving, you guys, I just started Sirens.
Oh, did you?
It's
I haven't
on
started
Netflix
it
with
yet.
Juliana Moore. It's very cute.
I like Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
We're loving Your Friends and Neighbors.
Love.
We are loving
That's a TV show on Apple TV.
Mobland, which is on Paramount Plus.
Who's in that?
It's Guy Ritchie has something to do with it. It is Tom Hardy, Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan. And it's like this mafia family in the UK. It's good if you like that kind of stuff.
Oh, I love that stuff.
It's phenomenal. It's great. We're loving that one. And it was just, actually, this weekend is the finale.
Is it?
And I liked The Last of Us. I did not love The Last of Us. It was just okay for me this season.
Does he die?
I can't even talk about it.
God, Tracie.
But of course, I don't know anything about it because I've never played the game.
Stephen King has a brand new book. Did you read?
No.
It's
But I would.
It's kind of like, you guys, it's named most anticipated book by the New York Times of 2025.
What's it about? I'll have to look it up.
When the Buckeye City Police Department receives a disturbing letter from a person threatening to kill 13 innocents and 1 guilty in an act of atonement for
my
the needless
goodness.
death of an innocent man. Doesn't that sound good?
He's amazing. He's an amazing author.
Do you think we have to pick June's book today?
Well, we could pick that.
I'm happy to pick
I
it.
love a murder mystery. But our book was for June and July already, wasn't it? Or May and June. Now
was
you're
just
picking
for
July.
May.
Well, you said with the 2 books that it would be 2 months.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. We're not going to pick it. I will be reading this, though.
Yeah.
We'll have an update next time about a Zoom and our summer reads.
Okay.
You know what else I'm reading, you guys, that I think is really, really good? It's
Oh, yeah.
Emily Henry's brand new book, Great Big Beautiful Life. That's the second one we chose, right?
Yes.
And I'm loving it.
Okay, good.
So
I have to
good.
get in there and get our books done. I read every single day at night,
You
like before
guys.
bed.
And the book, Keep It in the Family. No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it was
Oh,
called
the other one.
the Clare Leslie.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Broken Country.
No, that was the one that was the one that got us excited about. It's called Pictures of Him, and that's the book that we screwed up on. But this,
But
you
that
guys,
one's also a pick.
I finished it. It's so good.
Okay, good. So in 2 weeks, we're actually leaving to go to Ohio to hang out with Yarn Birds and all the folks out there. So we'll be on the Wednesday.
Yeah, 2
Tuesday
weeks.
or Wednesday
Yeah.
that week.
Yeah.
So it'll be less than 2 weeks till we come back. But yeah, I bought some fun things at Knit City,
Me too.
and I wanted to buy more, of course.
Yeah.
You want to buy from
And then
you know.
we'll do the update for Grocery Girls and Frankie Gray at the end. So this is
Okay.
this is the part where we get to show you patterns and yarn that's brand new.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think BJ's here today for show notes. So
Okay, so we're not going to have show notes this week, you guys. So make sure when you listen to this, you go back or you go back or just take notes because we won't have show notes this
right.
time.
There's lots of podcasts that don't do show notes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, show me what you got.
Okay. Julie Aslin, who is a beautiful yarn dyer in Montreal, was at the show. She doesn't have a retail space. She's exclusively wholesale accounts. So it was nice to see her in person because her bases, you guys.
I was gonna say not only amazing dyer, but very special bases.
She's an amazing human. Her and her husband and the team around her, they do so much. But this journey base, you guys, do you remember us talking about it? Mary Jane designed for our Eastern cruise the cowl. That's when that's when I fell in love with this base. It comes in
I had
sport,
never knit it before.
It comes in worsted. It is so round and bouncy, you guys. It's so gorgeous. You're going to have to just Google Julie Aslin Yarn Canada.
And hopefully your local yarn shop has it.
Yeah.
Or search out like just unpacking this yarn from
it's
Montreal.
so
like
good.
I just what did I get? Oh my gosh, I love it.
This is Mouton Noir. I'm not saying it right. And
I
Emily.
think that means black sheep.
Oh, good. And then Emily, I think, is
What is
this.
it? Emily? You were singing it.
French. So I love this. Did you get any of this Julie
No, I
Aslin?
did not get that base, but I love it. And when
What?
I remember I told you I sort of think
Yes.
to myself, when you're going, like, what are you gonna buy? What are you gonna buy? And I said to you how much I love, like we've knit with the Journey worsted. I think I would love a sweater in the Journey Sport. Like either of them. It is the most bouncy, lovely. It showed texture and color work so beautifully. It was an amazing knitting experience.
I
I
agree.
would knit with it in a second.
Excuse me.
So you got a black and white for...
I'm picturing a striped hat, if I'm honest.
Oh, nice, Jode. That would actually make a really cool brioche hat.
Yeah. Oh,
Brioche
yes,
flip.
that would.
Right? I
could do
love
the
black and
Harlow
white.
hat.
You could.
I forgot about like you. I'm just unpacking this today.
Yeah. Like I did not.
So it's like brand new all over again.
Kind of. It's like a little bit of Christmas morning.
What did you get at Julie's booth?
Okay, Julie, I bought her Loon base. The color caught my eye. This is the color Yellow Tang, and it's available on all her bases, and it will look very different on other, like, just wool bases. But this one is a silk, 50% silk, 40% linen, 10% merino.
Yeah.
So they had a t-shirt knit in this.
It's spectacular.
That's really what I
seem
kind
to
of
love
want.
that word. Spectacular. It was really
but
good.
it applies.
Yeah.
So this is the Loon base, Lune, and this each skein is 50 grams and 56 grams.
Bye, Andrea.
And 162 meters.
Okay.
So really, I only needed one. I was thinking for like a little Sophie scarf or some kind of little bandana for summer. We've got these fun trips we're going on.
Yeah.
I thought this would be a nice little pop of color, like a little tiny neck thing, or like maybe
it's
one of
so
those
good.
one skein shawls that are out there. But I love it. The drape, it's silk, linen, and a teeny bit of merino. So it's
So nice.
oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how nice the t-shirt was that was knitting
You can
that.
see, you guys, the resistance the linen gives, where it's a really beautiful color on there.
And the twist,
Some is
like, it's
light
just
and dark.
lovely.
Beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Fun, fun, fun.
Love it. And I also bought her Hiesu DK, which is, this is a base. They dye, like they've got Hiesu fingering, I believe. I don't know what other weights they have of it, but it's 90% superwash merino, 10% silk.
Yes.
So you can make super bougie socks if you really wanted to with the fingering weight, because it'd be
They
very
would be very
soft,
well
warm and
wearing.
strong,
Yes.
right, with the silk. This is the color Brownstone, which is like a like it's an eggplanty brown. I think it's really beautiful. This is the DK, like I said, and it's got 238 meters, so right in that zone of kind of a nice DK. And I just bought her sparkle mohair.
You guys remember I showed it and I had the pale blue? I think this base is so gorgeous.
This is called Anatolia Étoile. So I think Anatolia is their mohair base, and the Étoile is it means star in French, I believe. And it's got the sparkle. I don't know if you're catching it at all, but there is sparkle. And this is the color rose gold.
That's exactly rose gold.
What? So I don't know what I'm making. I don't know if I'm striping or holding these together to make a fabric. I don't know. But the mohair comes in, I think, 25 gram skeins.
Yes, which I really like.
And 138 meters.
Yeah, I really like. Actually, that's lots of yardage, because if you do 4 of those, that's more mohair by like 100 grams.
A mohair is normally 25 grams, right?
No,
or is
50.
it 50?
Yeah.
So then it would be 276 meters and 50 grams. So it's thicker.
Oh no, you're right. It's half. It's thicker.
So this is
nice.
more like a fingering weight.
Yeah.
Almost light fingering mohair. Yeah. Anyway, it's just phenomenal. It's just so beautiful. If you're a mohair lover, I highly suggest you give it a whirl. You don't have to get the sparkle. No, but I would question why not.
I would question your choices if you
why
don't.
Not? No, but it's equally as beautiful without it.
It just twinkles.
It's so gorgeous.
Oh, wow. And this color.
Right?
I
think it would be beautiful.
Ranunculus.
I think it would be beautiful in like even some kind of a shawly thing, like where there's stripes of, you're holding your mohair double maybe to get the DK. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, Jode. I just think it's gorgeous. And at Julie's booth was Liz, who is an indie dyer based in Greece. And she came all the way to Montreal with her beautiful yarns. And
that's a way to go.
So happy to see her. It's been a long time since we've seen her. It just seems like forever. She had this super cool base called Samskara. And it's 60% superfine merino, 40% recycled yak and cashmere.
Oh.
50 grams, 200 meters. So it's fingering weight, like bang on.
Yeah.
And I just bought a bunch of colors because I was like, what is this?
This color, Tracie.
Like one of these will do a little Sophie scarf and it will be so soft. And
look at this color.
With yak and cashmere, I believe this is going to plump up.
Oh, this.
So even though it's fingering weight, I bet you get like a sport weight gauge out of this.
A little bit of a halo, but super soft.
This is the natural. This gray is the natural base. Which one's that called on the bottom there?
Manawi. This one's called Manawi.
This one's called Birthday Girl. I actually wanted 2 of these. I got the last one.
Oh.
So anyway, I don't know what these are going to be, but
fabulous.
I like getting a base. Like I get excited seeing something I've never
me too.
knit with before.
Yeah.
Do you want one of these?
No.
Oh, that was.
I mean, I love it.
That drew my eye right away. So maybe you could do something stripy, or I don't know what, but it's so beautiful.
So pretty.
And Liz is just a doll.
She's a great
loved
human.
seeing her. And I loved Julie they always host someone in their booth.
Yes.
They're the most generous.
They're so inclusive.
They're always highlighting other artists.
Yeah.
When you see the Julie Aslan booth, it is never just Julie's.
Yeah.
She's always collaborating with other people. I just love it.
It was great.
I love them all. Love them all.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
Okay, so can we talk about Geraldine and the Wandering Flock and her team that she had? Her booth was right at the very door when we went in. Her palette, we talked about her before, but her color sense and her palette that she curates is like no other. You see it before you see any branding and you would know it was Geraldine.
Well, here's 100%. I agree with all of that. And before we went, as soon as I found out she was a vendor, you know, I'm not really looking for yarn. I feel like I have a lot of yarn, but I've never been lucky enough to see Gerald. Like, I don't know why. Anyway, I was super excited she was going to be there, and I knew I was coming home with her yarn.
Yeah.
I didn't know what. I didn't know what I wanted to make. I was a terrible shopper. I didn't plan, but I'm thrilled to have come home. Not only had a chat with her, that she is someone that she mills her own bases. They're all like organic certified. You go to her website, all of that. She was used to be in the fashion industry. It was the nicest little chat.
Yeah.
Her team was like, you know, I said, well, do you have, any more skeins of this? She was like, of course you don't. This is so beautiful. Of course I'm the last person to come. They were just adorable and so helpful.
Yeah.
And you're right. I love the vibe of the colors. They're so happy.
This one is a very, very popular colorway. She's had pattern and some garments knitted in it, and I know why, right? It's really,
Who doesn't
really
want
beautiful.
that?
It's called Hundreds and Thousands, and I believe that's what sprinkles are called in Australia. Candy, like ice cream sprinkles.
Oh, cute.
And so this, I'm going to pull up a photo, you guys, but there's little drips of these neon, and it just makes the most beautiful
She had
fabric.
great samples.
Let me pull it up.
Okay, is this 100% superwash extra fine merino? Let me tell you.
That's the key.
You think, oh, merino's merino. Sorry.
It's not.
Sorry? Not sorry. So Canadian. Sorry, people. It's not the same. I love that peachy pink and then the pop of the yellow. I think any pink and yellow to me will always call my name.
Yeah.
It will always be like, yes. But then she's got the little bits of orange and hot pink and the minty greeny blue. Like, it's gorgeous.
I'm going to show you a picture of Geraldine, and this is never not her when you see her. She's got the biggest smile plastered on her face.
Don't you want that sweater?
I do want that sweater.
That's a great challenge for myself.
Yeah.
Crochet myself a garment.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's hard, that
not.
stitch, right?
It's
I could
just
do that.
3 double crochets in the chain space.
I could
yes,
totally
you
do
can.
that. I could totally do that.
What did you get?
You're right about Geraldine. She's always like that. Everybody should follow her.
Just wait.
She does Instagram lives.
I'm going to show you her booth setup.
It was
look
so
at her palette, you
pretty.
guys. It's a very well thought out.
Even if you're someone that loves neutrals, you're going to love. Look at those colors. Aw.
It's so fun.
So that you got the mohair, and
I did. I got the mohair.
so you got this combo. You got the speckled merino and the mohair in a semi-solid. No plans, just love, right?
No plans. I'm just trying to pull up a sample to see if I can.
So I got the opposite from you. I got speckled mohair. This is her highlighter color.
I was looking for the speckled mohair, but she was sold out.
It's nuts. Like, I think this is so beautiful in this warm beigey, and there's a little bit of the peach, of course, in there, but this pop of yellow neon, that's what's getting me. I love it so much. So the color's called highlighter, and I got her neon sherbet in the extra fine merino, the same single ply base that you picked up. I really should be casting this on right away, because whatever I make will be something I wear. Ultimately, Jodi, I would love a sweater. This for a sweater.
Look at this. This is called Candied Peaches with blips of neon.
Like, I've gone to her website before, fallen in love with a color. I don't know what it's called. It might even be this highlighter color on the regular merino, but it's always sold out, which I love for businesses, right? It's great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, yes, yes. All of that. I'm so thrilled.
I didn't have a plan, so I got one of each, but ultimately a dream would be a sweater in this combo. But I think I'm going to make something nice for my neck that I will just wrap every day in the winter. And I have sort of a bright dark, my coat's not navy, it's brighter than that, but I think it's going to be really cute and I will love it. So,
like, this is the color she does. It's called Rainbow Sherbet.
That's pretty.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
like beyond pretty.
Beyond
I
pretty.
love the speckled mohair. Like, I love the idea that you could just use even plain sock yarn, but put a speckled mohair with it, and it's like you say, spectacular.
I just wanted to mention Tony has these books in her shop, tlyarncrafts.com, I believe, and they're signed. I have one coming. It's on the way. And then I realized I already had one. So maybe we do a giveaway.
Sure.
Yeah.
You keep the signed one.
I'll keep the signed one, do the giveaway, and maybe I throw in those Tunisian crochet hooks I got from Amazon because I'll have...
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
I have another set of yarn to make this geo pot holders that we never used.
Oh.
Because I got yarn for both of us, but an
Okay.
extra because I
Love
wasn't
it.
sure. So I've got skeins of that to make that kit. That would
Okay,
be really
good.
nice.
That would be a fun
And it's really
giveaway.
pretty colors too. Okay, while we're still on Geraldine, like I said, I'm pretty obsessed with the whole summer fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 skeins of her. This is her summer base. It's 35% organic cotton, 30% mulberry silk, 20% linen, 15% baby alpaca.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
don't know why I didn't get a sweater quantity. I'm the worst shopper.
know.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, no, I'm going to buy single skeins of random colors instead.
But look at the colors.
No, look at you in your bag. You could have just bought a beautiful sweater
I could have just bought one sweater quantity,
Yes.
called it a day.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
The trouble is we like to
Thanks for making me feel bad about it.
get different bases from different makers to show you guys when we come back. So that's kind of where we end up.
Feel how soft this is. That color's called Petal. Now
Oh, that's a good color name.
just cotton. There's no wool in this. Cotton, silk, linen, alpaca.
Okay, so this is the matching.
It's soft. It's drapey. Do you want that?
no.
It's soft.
Beautiful.
It's drapey. This, I should have just bought this. I could have even striped. Wow, I love it. Okay, I love
Yeah,
it.
it's
This
beautiful.
is Poppy and Petal.
You stood talking for a long time. I was so bored by that time. Not bored, but like I needed to get out of the marketplace.
It's a little overwhelming in the marketplace sometimes. And I am so ready for a break.
Yeah, there was a lot we saw and stopped and visited, which is
Yeah.
always amazing.
So good.
But coming across Geraldine's booth at the end and then seeing this new base was
It's crazy because
yeah.
I stood there just going, what am I going to make? I don't know. How much do I need? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do think, honestly, Jodi, I could have just bought 3 skeins. I think I would have needed 4 skeins for a t-shirt.
Yeah, 2 and
3
2.
and a bit.
Yeah.
No, even just 3 of, pick a color.
I know.
Make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What am I going to make? I don't
Make a
know.
fucking decision.
It's I don't know how to make those.
Come prepared.
I don't know how to make those. But the bottom line is I would knit with this and wear this. This is so beautiful, this yarn base.
I would wear the shit out of this sweater
Right.
that I'm never going to
Right.
knit because you didn't buy the yarn. It's okay.
Maybe I should do a giveaway. It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's such beautiful
I
yarn.
would love to get back to our weekend getaways. Giveaways. We
know.
can take turns. Life gets busy and you get off track and then you think, oh, I haven't done that for a while.
You're right. We haven't done that for a while.
It's
I got to
work.
get organized.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Okay, what
Do you
else
have
is in
anything
your
else?
carpet bag? No.
You don't?
No, that's not true. My husband doesn't request things very often. So then you go into, he said he needed a couple new hats because he wears them daily in the winter. He's outside all the time.
No, because we live in the Arctic.
That
almost.
too. And so when I was at Les Garçons, it's a beautiful yarn shop. If anyone is thinking of going, you should go. It's quite smallish.
It's quaint and cute,
But they
in a really cute area.
They packed a punch into the shop. And so when I was there, I got one of their, this is their British DK wool. It's a non-superwash. This is,
So what did Shane ask for? A hat?
yeah.
Okay.
This is called Twyla's Sand. And this was called Moira's Black Rose. I'm not sure.
Was it a kit?
Look at their label. No.
So you just bought 2 colors?
Yeah.
Are you going to do a color work
Look
hat?
at their label. Maybe like mosaic.
That'd be so nice.
Something slip stitch.
What
or
about
something.
super classic Fair Isle? Super classic, like the...
Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yes.
So this is a really gorgeous base, you guys. Super soft. Anyway,
woolly for the wool lovers.
it is 70% BFL wool and 30% Masham wool.
So lovely
Love
blend.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our friend Stephanie, for the longest time, we have loved Scrumptious Pearl yarn. You guys, go back to the OG, very beginning. We love, not only do we love self-striping, but we loved Scrumptious Pearl yarns. Now, her daughter Sam used to be the dyer, but Sam is a mom and is loving that. So the dyeing is now Mom Stephanie. So it's the same amazing yarn. Like, how lucky for us that it didn't just go away because life changed. This is the color Spring Rain. They have the most gorgeous 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon base. It is plump. It makes the most gorgeous socks, hats, mittens. I mean, I love this yarn so much. I love
this colorway.
I designed my Parkview hat, self-striping and mohair with their yarn. You cannot go wrong. They do a advent where you knit all these little mini socks in their colorways for Christmas. Every year, I think to myself,
that's something
you
will be fun.
should get that. And I have yet to do that. So anyway, this color's really beautiful. It's soft and lovely. And she had like pick your own minis. So, and I did buy this as a giveaway. So maybe we do a little bit of like, we brought Knit City home for you guys. I would be happy to put my Wandering Flock and a skein of Trey Liz, her fun yarn in there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So, but Scrumptious Pearl is an amazing Canadian self-striping dyer. You know, check her out. You were going to not be disappointed.
So nice to see her in person.
Always, right?
Okay, so, yeah, I mean, that's it for my purchases. There was a couple of booths that I walked by that I thought, oh, I'll come back. Guess what? Never went back.
Oh, I know. You just get tired and you're like, I gotta go. Yes. And then you go rest your feet and you think, yeah, I'm not going back.
Oh,
so
one thing that I wanted to go ahead while I bring up something.
When we were at the Le Garçon shop, our local yarn shops, and to the best of my knowledge, don't carry a lot of this Isair yarn.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not correct, but these ones I didn't know of. And I just thought it was so beautiful. So I love a good fluff. You know that.
Yeah.
This one is their Isair's Eco Soft Fine. And the composition is 63% alpaca, 26% silk, and 11% yak. And it's definitely heavier than a mohair. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is the color number E2S, whatever that means.
It's a beautiful fuzzy base.
Isn't it nice?
Yes.
And then they have their Alpaca 1, which is lace weight alpaca. This is only 50 grams and it's 400 meters.
Weight.
So it's half the fingering weight.
What were you thinking? Did you buy that in mistake?
I bought this to hold together.
Lace weight? So it's a fingering weight something.
Well, this is heavier than lace weight.
Oh, okay. So more
like sport weight, kind of.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm striping it. Like I could hold this double. So I've got 200 meters of this if I hold it double. But I just fell in love with the marled, sort of heathered color.
I've never purchased lace weight, I don't think.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Jodi, years ago, I bought Madeline Tosh Prairie, which is lace weight single ply merino. And I knit a freaking scarf out of it. I know.
Wow.
Who does that? But you know what? It's in the brightest lemony yellow. I think I've still got it in a drawer. But a scarf is an exercise in patience, and I don't love knitting them. But this yarn I just loved it. Lace weight. I didn't even know enough to not like it.
What?
So anyway, this yarn's really beautiful. And I can see how people would hold this double. But I also feel like 100% alpaca can be something that might stretch out. So I do love the idea of holding it with something else. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, you guys.
Well, I feel
Put a pin in it.
Right. Okay. Do you know Road Beauty, which is Hailey Bieber's line?
Don't really know it.
Not beauty, it's skincare, but she's got lip glosses too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And blush.
Is that what you've got over there?
No.
Oh.
She just sold to Elf Cosmetics for $1 billion.
Good for her.
$1 billion.
Wow, good for her.
And she still has some sort of...
She's got to be the face for a while?
I think so.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Jones Road Beauty. Yeah, I think I was on the other. One thing I wanted to share with you guys. Tracie got us the other day. We love. It's called the Tinted Moisturizer. Now we've talked about their foundation, you guys. That we use, right? The light foundation.
It's lovely, but it's much heavier than this.
Yes.
This is a tinted moisturizer.
Feels like nothing.
I love it.
And just gives you like a sheer kind of glow.
It's very sheer. Like if you want more coverage, you definitely need the foundation. But I've never really worn foundation, so I don't love feeling anything on my skin. This works for me.
Yeah, I love it. Just wanted to
this
show.
And the little face pencils to like.
That's what I do first.
Cover up.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to cover up or brighten or whatever you want to do. Jodi, love it. I used it today and thought every time I use that, I think I love this.
The other thing that Jordan just shared with me, I tried last night for the first time. This is a face oil serum.
I like that brand.
It's
never
called
bought.
Summer Fridays. It's called Heavenly 16 all-in-one face oil. This is your last step after cleaning and moisturizing at night.
Okay.
And you don't have to use it every night, but boy, was it nice. I used it last night.
I love a good serum or oil or whatever.
It was very, very nice. And it's quite a bit. It's 30 mils. It's going to last a long time.
For sure.
Yeah. I think it's about $60 for this.
That's not bad.
No. It's going to
the
last.
little bit that you use, right?
Yes.
My very last purchase, and maybe my favorite, you guys, our friends, Joy was at, Bustani Baskets, whom we just love, Lois and Joy. Their company is so special. These baskets are hand woven in Kenya by an amazing collective of women, some of which are family for Lois and Joy.
Auntie.
We just think so highly of them, and we love their work. I always come away with a new basket. Mm-hmm. This one Jodi got. I love the
I wasn't planning.
Bubblegum pink. How do you say no?
Right. This was like right on the shelf. No one had taken it home.
And if you buy yarn, you need something to take it home in.
So I needed to carry it.
Right. So I actually got this black and white one, this sort of handbaggy. And it's made with the woven recycled plastic. So it's not the pampas grass or whatever they use.
Yes.
Actually, they have all the details on their website. You should go check it out because they tell you their whole story. And make sure to follow them. And they're so amazing. They're based in Canada. So all of our Canadian friends, it's a lovely thing to support. But I love this as, I'm thinking for summer bag.
I'm just going to bring up their website.
And for traveling, it squishes flat to nothing.
Joy. There's Miss Joy.
Oh my gosh.
She's so amazing. She had a friend with her. They looked like they were having such fun.
I think they must have had a great time. Yeah. But this thing squishes flat to nothing. Oh, there they are. You can pack it. It'll be indestructible.
Mother-daughter.
You can spill on it. It's going to be such a good thing to travel with. And yet it's got the leather handles. Anyway, I love it. It's very different from the other things that I've collected over the years.
I love the choice you made.
And you know what? I might just throw all my stuff in that now as a summer purse.
You guys, my bag is on the shelf here. This was their setup. So they have lots of natural options, you guys, with beautiful, softer colors, if that's what you like. But they have tons of color.
I also love the recycled aspect of this one, right?
There's different straps, different textures, different...
So many styles, so many sizes. It always takes me a few minutes to pick one because,
look at us.
Hey, look at that.
And our bags we just bought. Anyway.
Oh, I love it. I love my bag collection, my basket collection from them.
Me too.
Rural Kenya. With every purchase, Kenyan artisans are financially empowered and their families upgraded. It's a big deal.
They're doing an amazing thing.
It is. And so they, that's sisal, not pampas grass. It's sisal that they weave with. I love that super hot pink too.
So many textures, you guys. I love it.
It's always one of my favorite things.
I dare you not to fall in love with one of these bags.
Right.
Yeah. Go check them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they might even be at a show near you. They're all over. Like
They really are.
You're gonna find them at Knit City Vancouver if you're coming.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of shows. They really, really work their butt off.
I did notes.
Really?
If I don't, I'll forget things. And I'm like, oh, gotta wait 2 weeks to talk about that.
Okay, so I hope I got everything.
Yeah, I think so.
And also, how cute was Knit City's Montreal's merch?
I love it.
The tote bag was so cute. All those adorable, fun little things, and it's actually a zip top tote.
Do you see? There's a weaving, and there's spinning, and knitting, and crochet.
All the fibery things.
I love that.
And really nice canvas. Like it feels great.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, it was a ball. It always is. I feel like have you been not knitting very much, I assume, because you guys are busy.
But I'm still trying to get knitting in every day, right? Like I want to make sure
Are you going to just now? It's nice to just have one project.
I need a
like
little
your
something.
sepia.
Yes.
It's just stripes,
just
right?
that and maybe a little something. Like I'll finish Shane's hat because that I can have in the car. Or,
right. Is it top down? I think that sweater, right?
Yes.
So as soon as you get through the
Yes.
the shouldery things, then it's just straight
exactly
stripes.
Yeah, I think I'll wear that a ton. I'll have lots of progress to show next time. So I've got, okay, you guys.
Okay, here's more shopping portion.
This is the time of year where we have our year end coming up. So we like to have a bit of a blowout sale.
It's fun.
You guys love free shipping. So we're going to do free shipping, but we're also going to do BOGO. We have a couple of BOGO things going on.
This is over at grocerygirlsknit.com.
Grocerygirlsknit.com. So BOGO, which is buy one, get one pom-pom 50% off. And we have a BOGO books. Buy one book in your cart, get the second book at 30% off.
You guys, we have great books.
Great books. Lots of Lina issues, you guys. If you're missing one in your collection, there's some pom-pom is no longer, and there's some really great discounted pom-pom books.
You guys need to snap them up because they're literally not being printed anymore.
So 2 of our brand new books, you guys, I want to talk about. This I had last time but forgot. This is called Let's Crochet, and this is one of the newer books from Lina, and it's just that. It's all crochet.
I love how they're highlighting, like they're doing these. They did one that was just Finnish knits, right? Or no, Nordic knits.
We still have a few of those in the shop.
But this crochet one is so gorgeous and so cool.
You guys.
And of course, it's photographed the same way all the Linas are. It's just groovy and gorgeous, and you want to picture yourself looking just like they do on the pages. Yes,
it is so good. This cover one is really breathtaking.
And these are limited like this. I imagine. I don't know that it's going to be.
This.
I know. I love that.
Look at that crochet.
So it's a get it while you can kind of thing because you never really know how long they'll publish these ones.
Yes. And then our dear friend Sari, this book we've been waiting for. It is her summer knits. It's a brand new book, hot off the presses. It's stunning.
When we were together with Sari in February in Canmore, she was going home to finish the edits for this book. And then a little bit later, she headed to Rome, one of her all-time favorite cities, to photograph the book.
Look at this skirt, you guys.
Every single pattern in here is so chic and gorgeous. This book to me looks like a high fashion
Sari styles
magazine.
this herself. She is on location when it happens. She is very, very hands-on. I think like most
Look at the cover
makers.
of the book. It is so beautiful. At the Trevi Fountain.
We're going to be there.
I just think it's stunning and beautiful and such a wide variety of summery things.
Look at this bag. I don't want to show everyone. I'm going to just show maybe one more.
People should go to Sari's Instagram and follow her.
Look at this, you guys.
Oh, of course, she's got a YouTube channel. I don't know how she would ever have time to do videos, but she
that.
does. I know, like just lovely.
Anyway, I want them to be a surprise still in here, but trust me, every single pattern is stunning.
Wow.
Dare I say spectacular? Anyway.
It's all of that.
Yeah.
And more.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole summer knits thing is really just, it's gaining speed. Like everybody's doing you know, maybe they're adapting an successful sweater pattern to a tee. You know, someone like Samantha Guerin, she just released a new t-shirt pattern that's so gorgeous. I love this one.
Okay, I'm going to show it. Okay, I'll show it.
This is the one calling my name. It's got lace sleeves and it's a stockinette, everything else. So I just think this is really, really, really beautiful.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
I think it would be amazing in black.
No more.
Black.
No more. Yes.
Black linen or silk or
when
something.
we were in Montreal, someone was there, and Amanda has items like this: one strand of mohair and one strand of sparkle.
Oh yeah.
You guys.
Yes to the sparkle, always.
So good. Anyway, just
at the bling bar.
For some reason, it made me
Crafty
think of it.
Jackalope will hook you up with whatever sparkle you're looking for.
Totally.
Okay, so fun things at grocerygirlsknit.com.
Yes.
Now we're going to Frankie Gray Fibres.
You guys. Yeah. So tons.
When
and
did
tons.
that happen?
Oh yeah.
Jodi.
It's not exactly yet, but that's a color where
What?
I think it needs to be a touch deeper, but maybe not. We'll see.
No, I love it. I'm yes to.
So I'm going to show you May Sock Club, and then I'm going to show you June's inspo photo.
Okay.
So if you guys remember, it was a really like a wildflower kind of field, and this is like little blips of a little bit of neon and some pinks and purples.
Look at the two minis. I love that.
This was Jordan's baby. But
Okay, that's
so
gorgeous.
We don't have any more in fingering, but there are some DK sets left.
That's super May. Like
Flower
it's super
fields.
fresh.
Yeah, that was May.
I love the speckle.
That was May.
And you get a lot of yarn if you're getting two minis.
You're getting two minis. Okay.
You guys and your inspos.
June. This is June's color inspo photo, and that's for sale now.
Okay, I love it.
The next thing we did recently is we did another collection.
Oh, Jodi, I love
This
it.
is a summer collection, and we offer these on 50-gram skeins, and we offer them on minis, both in fingering and DK. So we've curated this palette. This is a newer color, and this is a new color. It's like...
I love it.
Isn't that good?
Yes, I love it.
It's like a yellowy green. It's really, really pretty. This is also a new...
I love them all. Listen, this is like the happiest rainbow.
Right.
I love it.
We also like to create a few new speckles to go with them. So we use a lot of these colors that are in the solids. And we did 3 colors. So this has a lot of the colors on it. It's really kind of crazy and wild. This has like the pinks and the oranges, a little bit of the purple.
How fun.
And then this has got like the greens, yellows, and blues.
You know, it'd be so fun. Pick a speckle, get this, and go to Granny Squareville.
Yes.
Make yourself
T-shirts,
a Getty
sweaters.
tee,
Yes.
or just a Granny Square, like that shirt that we showed earlier.
There's 8 colors in here at 50 grams each. So it's 4 full skeins, if you think about it, 4 full
Or
skeins.
get yourself like a main color and just stripe the
Yes.
crap out of something.
Yeah. So that's all available.
Wow, I love it.
The other thing we did with our 50-gram sets, as well as 20-gram sets, is we kind of did color blocks.
Ooh, I love that idea.
And so we did 4 different color blocks. So this is our blue. This is a new blue. I think that's the blue from in our, we love it so much. These are,
This blue?
Yeah.
No, that's purple. This is the blue.
yeah. So this is our blues.
Okay. And you get such a variety there.
Yeah,
There's a
you do.
big
There's
color
6.
span.
So there's 3. You could have a lot of fun with these.
What a fun shawl kit.
Right. This is the greens. And we've added our
really
new green in there, that limey.
There's Kate.
Yeah, there's Kate.
I love her.
I also love the army, you guys.
Me
It's
too.
so
Jodi, I love
good.
all those greens.
Yeah. So those are our greens.
That's super pretty.
Pinks and reds for all those out there. This is blowing out a bit because it's that amazing. It's Barbie Girl, but these are pinks and reds.
I love those reds.
And then we did purples
What?
and mauvey.
Oh my God. I see you, Mayflowers.
I know, right? So we did that. The one
Those
other
are beautiful.
The one other
Do you
thing-
love dyeing 50s?
I love dyeing 50s. I love dyeing 50s.
Okay, this is a really sophisticated, like all of these with the brights, lights, darks. I love that combination.
We kind of pulled and had some different, like we wanted to make sure we had a really nice selection of pinks and purples.
Yeah.
Of red and pinks when we chose the 6. We wanted a really intense one, which is the brick, and then the really light one, which is the blush.
The brick.
And
is this Big Apple?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this Whisper? Or this is Blush? Okay.
Barbie Girl, Hibiscus. Yeah. Bubblegum.
Yes. Hey, Shayla. I need that pink red set ASAP. I know, right? This is totally your jam. It's
really
right,
good.
Right in your wheelhouse.
And then I have one thing more
and the
to
speckle
share.
is amazing.
Yes.
Like you could go
right
Pinkalicious, pink crazy.
Yes.
This would go with every single one of these things if you wanted to just...
And see, like...
I'm totally not kidding about the granny squares, you guys. This could be a great... Is that Jethro DK or...
Yes. We have DK, these sets in DK and fingering.
Okay, so you could get the DK and get Jethroing, or whatever it's called, that cardigan.
Yeah.
By Tanis Lavely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really amazing. Wow, good job.
And then one other thing, rather than packing and moving all of our skeins, we put together a whole bunch of sets that ended up being $20 a skein.
What?
So right at the top of our page, you guys, we've put bundles together, sweater sets and color combos in all of our bases that end up being $20 a skein, and we're blowing them out.
Wow.
They're not oopsies. They're not they're just perfect skeins.
It's, hey, we're moving. Don't make
don't make me
bring
pack
this.
it all. So we wanted to make sure we extended that to all our all our watchers today too. So that's, you guys, lots going on in our shop, I have to say. Both, right? Like tons.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. These two are like, wow, Jode. Just wow. Great job.
And just so you know, when you go to Frankie Gray Fibres, when it pops up, sign up for our newsletter. If you're the first time signing up for our newsletter, you get a 10% off coupon.
Wow.
That you can use immediately.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
I love that.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks Wednesday.
Yep. We'll be back. We'll be on our way to Columbus, Ohio.
That's the 11th.
Which is so fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to go on the road, somewhere we've never been, and hang out with people that we're going to meet. We're so excited to come teach and hang out and all of those things.
I can't wait.
Me either. I'm very, very excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are just the best. Thank you,
Star.
Thank you
as
for
being
always.
Here.
You're the best. We're so grateful that you come all the time.
This was fun, you guys. 2 weeks seems like a long time. I'm ready to come back and knit and chat.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a long time. Like, I don't want to do it every week.
No.
But yeah, I was super ready. I feel like you finish something and then you start something new. I'm excited about all of that.
Don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe. Sometimes we throw out...
we never ask for it, but we really love it.
Subscribe.
Like, if we see the number go up, you guys, that would be amazing.
We would love to grow this community. We just think it's so fun. We're so happy to be part of this fiber community and just be able to grow it and just include everybody. So we love it.
And to, spotlight you and your work and all of that kind of stuff. So we really love that too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bye,
so dry.
Is it?
Well, yeah. Don't you feel it's like, do you have allergies?
No, but this is the time of year. Maddie and Shane do.
Yeah. Super, like, I just feel it every single day.
Anyway.
Okay. We hope you guys have the best 2 weeks. Make something amazing. Treat yourself to all that joy. And we'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
Whoopsie.